Welcome, everyone, to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live stream every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a great evening. We have an amazing session planned for you guys. Before we get things started, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And be sure to thank Grim Reaper for the 5 gifted memberships he's just sent your way. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you being here as always. I hope you enjoy tonight, and I hope you all enjoy your new membership to the channel. If you haven't already, go and check out the homebrew content we have on our community page. There are 3 homebrew pamphlets now that you can download as part of your membership, and we'll be doing a 4th one during your month of membership that Grim has just gifted you. So thank you, Grim. You're great. We love you, man. Do also go check out our friends over at Tabletop Beard. Today we're checking out the Warlock Beard Oil, which smells like chocolate, cherry, and just a touch of dark magic. I really like this one. I've been using it a lot recently, and it may or may not become pertinent in tonight's stream.
Great.
You guys can check it out yourselves if you want with Chaos20, code Chaos20 for 20% off of your order at Tabletop Beard's website down in the description below. But be sure to thank Grim Reaper once again for his comment last session. He said, great session. Cliffhanger much. Terrain was great. I was itching to play. Grim, we would love to play with you sometime, man. You're always here in the stream, livening things up. And I appreciate that you appreciate our cliffhanger antics, because I don't want to wait too long, but I do want to shout out our friends over at Darkeport. If you haven't already, check them out. They ran a stream last night on their channel, which airs every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. I was unfortunately not able to make it last night, but you can bet I'll be checking it out a little bit later. That all said, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer, so it's time.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
The chamber quakes as the Sphinx descends, feathers of every color fanning out from her massive wings. Her lion's body moves with lethal grace, and her glowing eyes, set in a human's face, cut through you like a truth well honed. A golden crown rests atop her head, framing a flawless amethyst gemstone, while the statue's hollow eye watches from behind. Her expression twists, stoicism shattered by madness, and with a thunderous bellow you struggle to maintain your footing. Sullivan draws beside you, no longer masquerading as soot, but the man he is. And as the air tightens under the roar of the rootless judge, one question remains to be answered. Will Tuck's tomb become yours as well?
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome in XIVM. Good to see you, man, live and in the flesh. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships to kick off this stream. You, my friend, I don't know if you're aware of this. You probably are, but you've just cracked 90,000 points.
Wow.
It's the most we've ever seen, I'm pretty sure. I'm having to do some quick math in my head just to keep up. There we go. Got it.
Command space is a calculator. In case you don't know that, if you have a Mac,
yeah, command
you can
space.
do command space, you can search anything.
Very
and
useful.
Use it as calculator.
So now that we've done all our calculations, we've crunched all our numbers, gifted all our memberships, we resume our combat just after the Sphinx has rendered you all a little weaker with a mighty roar. It is now Tuck's Flint's turn to see if they can break through the paralysis set upon them. They can't. So we now move to Odd.
All right. I get to try.
You get to try.
And somebody give me their heroic.
I use
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I use mine.
And I have advantage just because.
If
So-
I roll a
I'll
nat
allow
20,
For those of you who don't know, paralyzation is like one of the few conditions that absolutely shuts off the party because they can't use reactions to take
Yeah.
chat rolls.
Yeah.
Chat can't even help
Yeah.
us.
Chat can't even save you at this point. You got to roll something good here.
So,
Oh,
so rude.
well, good.
no, mine's off topic. So,
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
So I get a +4, and
Uh-huh.
I got to hit a 20.
Yep.
So this has to be
16
a
or
16
higher.
Whoa, Daniel Struve, welcome in.
No.
No. Oh.
I gotta have it.
So
Daniel-
17 total, yeah.
Daniel, we do appreciate you joining us. But Odd is floundering here. He needs some help once he finally breaks out of this. With Odd still locked in his paralysis, the Sphinx staring you all down, we move to Valoth, who is still in T-Rex form. It looks like our Sphinx actually fell over. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I think the dice roll was too intense.
The dice roll was too much.
It's prone. I couldn't handle
About
it.
to make that area a
Bacon
lot
and
more.
vodka.
made
Thank
precarious.
You for the
Made
5
the-
gifties.
Bacon and vodka. You guys are all so kind. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I said it before. I'll say it again. You guys that just joined our membership, welcome in. You have access to a bunch of cool new homebrew now, including some of the Snow Beetle stat blocks that I'll be releasing later this month. That'll be part of the next pamphlet. Make sure to thank your friends for gifting you so many memberships, and I will make sure to add their points as we find out what Valoth is doing with his turn here.
So I only get to use my Starlight Steps for this combat, so I'm going to use them as a T-Rex. I should clarify because we learned rules. So I'm going to Starlight Step 30 feet closer to the Sphinx.
Okay.
I don't know where that's going to put me.
That will get you like just on the edge of that pool where all the bugs are here.
There. Okay. Would you
A
say
little, a little further.
Like that flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't really be there because he's gonna fall because he's big. But
big
yeah.
There.
Well, no, he's
Would you
there.
say that's within 15 feet of Sphinx?
Of Sphinx?
I mean, I can step a little bit. I have 50 feet of movement. I can
Yeah, you
step
could.
a little bit closer.
You would
if I
need to get like 5 feet closer.
Right,
But
okay.
you could.
Yeah, we don't have to move me. I will
Alright.
eventually do that, and I will end up moving back at some point. But I'm gonna roll to hit this guy.
Okay.
Now, I can't. I know for this combat we're doing it, but I just want to clarify for future as well. I can still use my luckies when I'm in this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You absolutely can. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Oh, you just can't use the Starlight Step.
Right.
Yes, beyond this combat,
Okay.
because that comes from my species, not from.
Not feet. Okay.
Let me use my
Interesting.
lucky to give myself advantage on this tail attack.
Say something earlier. I forgot.
It doesn't exist.
That
Probably better
is
this
a 25 to hit.
To hit the Sphinx.
Hit the Sphinx.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so he's gonna take.
Was he in the air?
He was kind of hovering, but the T-Rex can reach. I'm not worried about that.
Oh no, because it's gonna knock him.
He's gonna knock
prone.
him prone.
I see. He's not high enough to take damage. He was just
I
hovering
got
to
you.
avoid the
Yeah.
wrath of nature.
Okay.
Makes sense. I'm saying,
Pretty
you're
shitty
like,
damage.
Yeah, he's up there. Well, now he's not.
Yeah. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 bludgeoning damage, and he is prone.
Okay. And this is a charge attack, I'm
It's a
guessing?
tail.
Tail whip.
Tail attack.
Spin around and use his tail, and using that momentum to carry him closer, he's gonna close in on him,
Okay.
so he does not have disadvantage on this bite, even though he can make it from 10 feet away.
Got it.
And I'm gonna give myself advantage using another lucky on this.
Okay.
You have advantage because he's on the ground.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
closed.
That's
That's why I did
That's
that.
the whole point of
that's
this.
a whole T-Rex combo.
That's a 26 to hit.
Combo.
That definitely hits.
And then
Once again, why be wizard when you can be T-Rex?
Yeah, why?
Did you get that 12?
is it large or smaller?
It is large.
She said.
It is grapple.
Okay. Morgan, you got the rings if you want to drop
I
a
got-
grappled on the
Yep.
Sphinx there.
Been thinking about this since last session, guys.
Now what?
Well, I can do damage to him. Oh, that was much better. Oh god, 2 12s on that. Okay, 24 plus 9 is
30.
33 plus 5 is 38 plus another 7 is
Can we take a moment?
45.
Take a moment that Brett just
Piercing.
did your math for you.
Hey! It comes
Yeah.
full circle.
It turns out when I'm not doing anything, I can do that.
his brain is freed up from
You just have to paralyze you. All of a sudden, you become good at math. There's a dark joke in there I don't want to make, but
So I had to use how many feet to get to him?
you would have. Well, you closed 5 feet, and then you closed the rest of the way, right?
Yeah, so that because
So you would have used 20 feet total. Of
okay, so I
movement.
have 30
30
left.
left.
I want to drag him into the magic circle.
Oh my god! So it is the same size. Well, no, it's a size smaller.
Yeah.
So
Grim is calling out a really technical question.
okay.
I call BS on a T-Rex grappling anything.
It's his mouth.
It's a bite. Chomps down. Yeah.
Imagine though his arms just grow, like how freaky.
So here's my
this
question:
man slot through?
Can other creatures move through the magic circle at will? Because that's
Yeah, as long as they're not one of those types of
Yeah.
creatures.
okay. Yeah.
So I'm bringing it in.
I think the only one that technically so any of those creatures could walk into the circle the way it's working, but they could not get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go in the circle.
Oh, she's
Well-
a fae. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Can I see the circle?
Yeah,
Well, you're
it's
unconscious,
like-
so no.
But yeah, there's like
I forgot.
there's runes on the ground.
Okay.
where the
So I can
circle
get
Where
is.
is
It's
the
prone
circle?
too. If you want to knock it prone, yeah.
It would be where you are.
It's right
yeah.
there.
So I'll just
It would be
try to
like where you are.
flip away whenever.
So as
Broken.
you see your ally Flora fall, you see your other allies locked in place, unable to come to their aid. You feel this animalistic fury well up inside of you. Something is driving you forward against your better instincts as a wizard. You rush in as a T-Rex, swipe the Sphinx with your tail. They're caught completely unaware. Not even they could have seen this coming. As you knock them prone, bite into them with your massive jaw and begin dragging them across the ground in this pure brutalistic fashion. You
Did it.
wrench them into the magic circle.
Oh shit.
What?
He redeemed chaos.
Oh!
Oh, we were just starting to claw back.
XIVM, thank you for the chaos, because as it now falls to Drazad's turn and chaos ripples through the chamber, you all see these snow beetles begin to act a little bit more erratically. Suddenly, they don't seem so interested in attacking the adventurers. They see this Sphinx on their backside, and they see an opportunity ready.
Yeah, boy.
Drazad, it is your go.
3 good chaoses.
Keep in mind that the beetles are no longer enemies.
Okay. Can I? Is it at the beginning or the end of my turn?
Attack
that I
the
roll for the
beetle.
exhausted. I mean, not the exhausted. The
I don't
You're
trust
not
them.
paralyzed.
Oh, I'm
You
not.
broke it last
yeah,
time.
you broke it
Okay,
last
okay.
time. Yeah,
I need to remove it from my character sheet. That's my bad. Great. Drazad will, seeing that the beetles have turned away, he'll kind of begin. You'll see him actually like slow down, take a couple breaths. He'll hold his hands together and begin praying. And I will cast Beacon of Hope.
Ooh.
A concentration ring.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. No, not we all.
I get
Ooh,
to do
the
something.
chaos made the beetles friendly to us.
Yes.
I got you, Odd. Everybody within 30 feet.
At
Oh.
31 feet.
XLVM.
Well, I can choose any number of creatures, so obviously all of us, Soot, or well, Sully, and Tuck. We all have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and we regain max hit points from all healing.
Nice. That'll be
Okay,
very useful. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
I am. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna actually get closer.
Okay.
You are exhausted.
Yeah, that's fine. That should be 30 feet for
Another
everyone.
one of these.
Yeah. Drazad, as you close in on these beetles that are now turning their gaze towards the Sphinx that is lying prone within the magic circle of your own making.
He's lying.
When,
Ooh, nice. Thank you, Daniel Strew, for the item. Odd. You feel this prayer of healing wash over you. You hear the box begin to ring, and instinctively you reach down and click it, and you realize you're no longer paralyzed.
Oh, why?
The chaos rippling through this chamber seems to have had an effect.
Did it also make me not dead?
It does nothing for that. Sorry.
You're having a nice dream while you're dying,
It's
though.
a happy dream.
You're on a beach. There's waves.
Flora, before it falls to your turn, the Sphinx is going to use a legendary action to try to teleport out of this magic circle again.
It has to make a save.
Charisma save, right?
Yes.
It rolled a natural 2 on the die,
It does.
So it is going to burn another legendary resistance. It's second
burn it.
to get out. And I think what it's going to do...
Now, it's going to teleport, so it doesn't have to make the grapple save. Gross.
But he's not grappled.
Oh, rude.
So he's still in the circle right there.
No, he's not.
I thought
It's 10 feet.
Oh, it's 10 feet. I thought it was 20. My
no
bad.
longer
No,
grappled, right?
Oh, wait, is it 10-foot radius, huh?
10-foot radius. That's what we were talking about last time.
I'm just gonna leave that. There.
Yes, it's a 10-foot radius. Sorry.
Gotcha. So you would have been in the circle then, Valoth. So
Yeah.
it doesn't want to stay anywhere near you.
But I'm not any of those things that can't pass through it.
It's going to move on Drazad here.
So he's still grappled.
No.
No.
Yeah, because I was doing the grappling with my teeth, and he just...
That's what I thought. I wasn't
away.
sure if it was that or the magic circle that was grappling.
Or-
Does a 18 hit you, Drazad?
Yes.
Okay, as the creature teleports, you're using your might to keep it within this magic circle. You feel like it is imprisoned, but then suddenly there is a flash of light so blinding that you have to shield your eyes for a moment. When you open them, the claw is already swooping down from the sky to strike you. You take 20 points of slashing damage
Don't like that.
as the Sphinx continues to gaze down upon you. You cannot imprison me. I am truth. And as
It's okay. I will kill you then.
the Sphinx says that,
That's a lie.
Beetles! Beetles, did you hear that?
the beetles begin to turn towards the Sphinx. Flora, it is your go. I'm going to roll a death save for you.
Oh.
She has advantage on that because
Yeah,
of the beacon.
advantage.
Okay?
Aha.
Okay.
Do they-
10 or higher. Yeah.
It is now Sullivan's turn.
Oh, forgot Sully was back there.
Well, we got another thing. Sending stone.
Oh, sending stones.
Hey.
That's very useful. Now you don't have to make those with the bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can also give one to Gribzik. I
Nice.
could still make
Yeah.
it at the bastion and just give it to Gribzik.
Very true. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anthony. Is
Anthony Pace. Thank you, man. Good to see you. As Sullivan stands from their prone position, having been knocked down by the last thunderous roar of the Sphinx, he raises his pistol and fires off a shot at advantage by steadying himself. Natural 20.
Legendary resist that.
That is going to miss the second attack. And the third attack will also miss, but he did land that nat 20, which is going to deal
Lie.
quite a lot.
That's Flora. Is that you?
Yeah, that's
That's me.
Oh, wait.
The other exhausted ring.
That's
And you're prone.
Somebody
And I'm
bring
like
me
half
back
your
from
movement to get
day.
up.
56 plus,
56 plus.
yeah, 28.
No, the shot that Sully's doing.
Oh.
He crit.
Had a stroke.
Oh, what's
Ooh, a
That's
D20.
that way, huh?
Not a 7.
Ooh, yeah, guy! Daniel Stroop,
Hell
you guys are
yeah,
all
brother.
on fire tonight with the chaos, the
got-
items, and that 20.
We got 2 nat 20.
hell yeah.
Gifted memberships.
There's a 7 in the list, too, so somebody rolled something.
As Sullivan places this
13.
this well-aimed pistol shot in the dead center of the back of the Sphinx, they are looking quite injured and unable to fly as well as they were before. They're beginning to touch down on the ground, but just barely hovering above the vines that Flora had sprung up previously. Sully is going to stay where he is, but it is now the beetles' turns. And they're going to turn around and make some attacks on their would-be master as the Sphinx turns to them. Confusion now racking their face, their emotionless, expressionless face now contorted with angst and anger. The beetles will hit on their first attack, dealing 16 points of total damage. This beetle is gonna close in. Oh no!
Got him.
A really strong beetle.
No backsies.
No tabaxis.
Ooh.
You guys are fresh out.
Oh.
Those beetles will miss with a 14.
Best meat shield there ever was.
These are going to fly in. Make another attack. You see the beetles swarming, crawling all over the skin of the
Thank you,
Sphinx. That one's going to miss. We're going to move that last set of beetles there, if somebody can grab that for me. They're going to attack the Sphinx as well. And that will hit with a 17 exactly. And as the beetles begin to crawl over the Sphinx, you see their eyes growing with worry until finally the face snaps directly forward as they lower their wings and land upon the ground before you. The beetles begin to rescind and crawl back onto the ground. And the Sphinx lowers her wings, feathers folding in a whisper of surrender. Her glowing eyes fall dim, and with a slow, graceful motion, she kneels before you. Her massive form pressing into the moss-covered stone, her head bows low, the light of judgment fading from her gaze. She says nothing, but instead, she tilts her head just enough to let the amethyst gem in her crown catch the light. A silent offering, not pulled from her brow, but made available to any of you who feel emboldened to grasp it.
I want to grab it.
I want to
As the
grab it
T-Rex
too, but I'm dead.
Head
Oh,
off.
no. Valoth would run up as and like as he's running up, transform back and be like, ooh, and like kind of do like the Jack Sparrow stumble at the end
Gotcha.
and grab it as he's like getting used to his normal footing again.
I am having not pulled his sword at all.
X roll, dude.
This whole entire time. It's like, well, that was easy.
And you're rushing in to grab it?
Yeah, it's a shiny
Yeah.
gem. I'm
Nice.
Pirate Valoth. I
got
want
it.
it.
Okay.
So Valoth, as you reach out to grab this gem, you feel no resistance. In fact, the Sphinx now feels as though they are an ally to you in a weird way.
What?
I do not feel the same,
So
but I will still take the
can't
gem.
cut his head off.
You can do
apprehensive.
that if you'd like to.
Can I ride this Sphinx?
Yeah. Oh. Far out, man.
Yeah, I'll reach out and try to take it.
As you pull the gem from the crown, you feel almost instinctively that the Sphinx knows you've taken it. Her head lifts up, her gaze meeting yours. Within her eyes, you can see something familiar. You see
Mom?
Mama?
a prism of endless reality, a multitude of possibility. And as you stare into the Sphinx's eyes, it recognizes someone else who has glimpsed the impossible. You have chosen the noble lie over the vengeful truth. You are worthy.
Okay, I was going to ask what that meant. Thank you.
Of course we are worthy. We are tired of dealing with crap like this. And Drazad will immediately begin praying, and he'll heal you all for 53 HP.
Oh.
It max because of the
Yeah.
Is that Max?
Yeah, 6th level mass cure wounds.
Oh, I'm lost.
Oh, I'm full.
And so no one else has gotten this far before, correct?
No one before, and no one since.
No one before and no one since.
So if you knew that we were gonna, I've dabbled in this before. I guess you just kind of wanted to fight. I'm not gonna ask that question.
There are endless possibilities. I can only say what has been and what will be, but not what is.
That's fair.
You'll forgive me for my aggression,
Okay.
but it was my charge.
Who asked you to stay in here?
That I cannot tell you, but it is for you to find.
Does he also know the answer to that question? And I point to Sully.
So Sully pops out from behind the rock. I was actually kind of hoping you'd forget about me back here, but
No, definitely not.
No.
I appreciate your faith in me. It is what allowed you to pass here. As such, I felt emboldened to fight alongside you, but I I will remain here. The rest of the journey is yours alone.
But what if we need that? And I point to the other amethyst that he has.
This, as I said, is mine.
Seems like it was his.
It was. We buried that hatchet a long time ago.
Just so you know, Daniel Struve just gave us an emerald elemental gem if you want to hide that into the Sphinx.
Whoa!
Somewhere.
We swap the gems in the
Yeah.
eyeball.
Another one.
We'll take this one.
I know whenever he rolled it, I was like, oh no, yeah.
It's like
your,
so perfect.
your box is going crazy. The coffer of curiosities.
I just open and let everything fall in the ground. I'm like,
It like starts to contort into the size of what was the first item? The wind fan.
Wind fan.
About as large as a fist, and then it's sort of like instead of being a rectangle or a cube, it like contorts into this weird trapezoid shape. As it almost seems confused. It pops open and the items just spew out onto the floor. You have a wind fan, an emerald elemental gem, and sending stones as a well-decorated fan portraying a beautiful windswept landscape falls onto the floor. 2 stones with archaic runes carved into them and small poked
Drill-like holes.
drill-like holes on the back. And then a beautiful emerald swirling with a sort of blue energy within.
Oh, I guess we
Drazad.
had reception in here and we just caught a good signal.
Yeah. All your text messages go through at the same
Got
time.
something else
You
for
see,
the
as soon
list.
as you say Drazad, he just, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And I sit down and start ritual casting Identify.
Well, I got a good idea for the fan when we get back to the ship. So another thing on the list.
Oh.
You okay?
Ship doesn't have sails, though.
Huh?
Ship doesn't have
I
sails.
was thinking more along the lines of like in the front as a cannon.
Okay, well, let's not give Drazad
Like-
too much anxiety right now. Let's
Yeah.
finish this first, and then we make it back to the ship alive in one piece. And
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I
there's
didn't even
other-
have to do anything.
yeah, no, you're fine because I healed you. No, that's why we're all fine.
Speaking of healing, man, how you doing?
I'm about half well.
Mass healing word.
Even with that thing? Even
I
with
was
that 50
down.
Yeah,
something?
she was down.
Oh, gee.
You don't.
Oh wait.
You can do that to everybody,
Bear in
and you
mind.
don't have to roll.
Oh, because I'm still in. Okay.
I'm full.
Then it's
I'm also full.
If you just want to do it, not a mass.
4 plus 11.
I think he
so
needs
12.
healing. We need more healing, too.
Yeah.
I'd still be worth it.
I want to ask.
How much did
the
I heal y'all
Sphinx-
for earlier?
I know you can't tell us much about what's going on.
I know myself.
Can you tell us how many more rooms there are?
So,
Or
wait,
challenges
3d4,
might have to
12,
face?
Are you still lying?
23.
Thank you.
I am not, but as it may be hard to believe,
It's worth a shot, Bello.
What do you think she was gonna say? Yes, she is, and then her head explodes. Like,
Yeah, you just, that's how you beat a Sphinx. You trap them in a paradox and then their head explodes.
I lied only to
I do have exhaustion, though.
continue my charge, to finish my vigil. Whether that is done or not remains to be seen, but I can tell you that you are near the end. And as I say, you have come further than any before and any since.
you could give us a percentage of how close to the end or how much we've done.
We're completionists, so if we missed anything too, we're gonna need to know about it. So we can go back and map out those rooms.
Where are the rest of the coins? No. So you keep saying we're the first since.
We are the first, and we will be the only firsts.
That is not what they said, though.
We are the first, and we will
No, say it
be
again.
the only ones. I don't remember.
Said the first before and the first since.
No
man.
more than less.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hearing in my mind right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So does that mean you were here before Tuck's tomb was created?
I have been here for a long, long time.
That doesn't answer
Like
We were the
greater than about 100 years?
Years, hard to measure for me.
Right.
I feel
I
you.
mean,
He does
yeah.
live in a cave.
Yeah. So before and after, you're talking about just like you could see before and after. Your vigilance.
You are the only ones who have made it past, and the only ones who will.
Oh,
That's what she.
okay.
The ones who will. That's what it was. Yeah.
How do you know that, man?
Is she
Wilkins, once we
Can you-
make it to the end, is that
You see
it?
the-
Oh.
Can you see the future?
Hey,
I've
do
seen
you know,
much.
You know the Oracle? Y'all hang out?
I have seen the oracle.
Oh God.
Which oracle do you speak of?
I mean, are there? Wait,
The most recent one.
wait.
Have you talked to them in? I mean, would we know like she's been in power 50 years?
About 30.
About 30 years? Okay. In the last 30, I know years don't mean much to you, but like probably in the most recent history, about if this has been here for 100 years, I point to the statue. And I'm like,
Less than that.
about a third of the time that this has been here, that time ago. And
Their
between then and
story
now.
was rather dry.
Are they dead?
Not yet.
I didn't think so.
Will it continue to be dry?
That remains to be seen.
Oh shoot!
But how would it remain
Wait,
to be seen?
it's
Shouldn't
because
you have already?
It's because she knows like all possible.
Divination is a tricky
Yeah.
subject.
Mm.
Some things are
Like-
certain, some things aren't. Some
Yeah,
things-
it's like there's still choice involved, right?
That's too wishy-washy for.
Are we in like a looper situation where we just
No,
sort of
it's-
like, too
No.
hard about
Oh,
it?
We're
no,
not in a
the-
paradox situation.
Zod would describe it more as like wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. It seems.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for Zod.
Laura does not know what's going on.
Neither does Zod, but he's acting like it.
What is unclear.
Mm.
What was and what will be, less so.
No. Okay. She's
Okay.
she's talking
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
weaver now.
yeah,
Let-
yeah,
we need to keep going.
Let's get out of here before I
She's
cut her
talking,
head
she's
off.
Zod's
talking
getting
a
a
lot
headache.
like
Like the Oracle.
Quentin's cult as well.
Yeah. There's getting a headache. Exactly. Let us leave. Let us
So-
leave. Literally.
With the stone in there.
Can I tell before I put the stone in? Is there some kind of mechanism in there?
Using your tremor sense.
Yeah.
I mean, your rat got dissolved, but you can
Oh,
call
did
it
he?
back pretty easy.
Yeah, he did.
Through,
He got.
Shouted.
Nothing happened.
Cheered.
No, something happened to him. He got squished.
maybe not.
I don't remember.
I was
Threw him
thinking
up
about
in the
earlier
air.
in the
Burned
back.
Threw him up in the
him.
air, but Odd caught him.
Doesn't matter.
He
Using
burned
using
him.
your
Oh,
tremor
that was
sense,
Yeah.
because you can call him back anyway.
Yeah, I'll ritual cast again if I need to. But yeah, I'll to see if there's any kind of.
Mm-mm.
You can see using Jeff's tremor sense that the ground around the statue does have some very slight gaps in it, almost like the statue itself sinks down. But it's perplexing because while there is a mechanism in the area around the area directly beneath the statue head is hollow, it doesn't appear to lead anywhere. It's just a hollow rectangle, a cube.
Okay. I'll put the stone in the. I mean, would I know the water dripping eye or the other eye?
Well, the water dripping eye is not hollow. It's
Oh,
just
okay,
like
so
kind
the-
of
so the
pouring out
other
from the
eye,
edges.
then- yeah, the one with the hole. I'll put it in there.
As the false gem clicks into the statue's empty eye, there is no flash of magic, only silence as the trickling stream from the other eye slows and stops.
This is
Strange.
The gem from her head.
Mhm.
Strange stillness settles over the chamber. The crystal lights flicker, and the stone head begins to sink. Slowly and solemnly
Everyone, get on.
into the soft, mossy ground. As the stone disappears beneath the surface, a narrow stairway spirals down from the ceiling above you,
Mm.
locking into place between two curtains of water that appear on either side. The Sphinx's voice lingers one final time. Be careful. The way ahead is more dangerous than any path you have taken thus far.
I wasn't supposed to go down with the head.
Down with this.
Could I have?
You now look at where the head was, and the stairs have kind of clicked into.
Whatever. I said everyone get on. I was there. Okay.
Want to take a bunch of bludgeoning damage? I mean,
I was just gonna like hug the statue and be like underneath the stairs. I didn't realize it like crushed the statue.
the stairs kind of swooped down where the statue was
Locked
and
into
clicked
the-
into place.
got teleporting Jeffs on the outside of the stairs. Or Tremor Sense. Either way.
I was
going to try to keep the amethyst is what I was going to try to do.
Jesus.
I had a feeling it's a fake amethyst anyway.
Oh, no.
That's the fake one. You knew that.
I thought they were both real. I thought the other one was ores and this one was just a real one that just wasn't ores.
Fake gemstone.
Okay, never mind. Sad.
I forgot
You
that.
hand it
gemstone
to
was
me,
fake.
and I look at it with a jeweler's eye, and I'm like, it's fake, man.
It's a very believable fake.
It's right arms.
Honestly, a bit more beautiful than this one. And really, isn't that what counts?
Sully, were you everybody that we talked to in town?
Did you make this?
I don't. You were everyone that I talked to.
How many people were you in town?
Well, I was the bookkeeper. I was Elias Montclair, and I was Soot.
So not the guard that has the.
So you have our money? Are you going to give that back?
That was an investment, and
In
money well
what?
spent, I might add. It got you down here, didn't it?
I mean, to talk to you.
Don't the Beatles attack
Elias put
lies?
you
I
in-
say out into the ether.
As we're walking up the stairs, we're getting close to the Beatles. All of them like,
Elias
oh,
Put you well in contact with a very valuable individual. That happened to
was
be me.
you.
but-
Yeah.
well, yes, but I mean, consider it a finder's fee.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You found us, though, so shouldn't you pay us?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you were paying for information and for company.
Isn't this
During
a
our
little, like
travels,
insider trading if the information you're giving us is
You rigged the game.
false?
A bit, yes,
But
but
I do think actually you owe us. For us being able to get you to fail at your own game.
listen,
Froggy's gonna cut in and be like, guys, it's all just money, man. Like, what are we doing here? Or
Wise,
supposed to
wise
all be
words.
friends?
It is all money, so you should just give it back.
I will do no such thing.
You know, we did spend. How much did
Well,
we
then give us something of value back.
Didn't they give him like 500 gold or something crazy?
Do your lies not count for anything?
Our lives?
Lies.
Our
Lives.
Lives, yeah.
I've
I'm just trying to gather here. Aside from coming with us, I don't really know what you helped us with. If I'm just being, and if you tell me, then okay, cool. But I just don't know what we got.
Bead
Out of this
sweat,
exchange?
bulls drown.
That's all I'm saying.
My very presence is what has allowed you to make it this far.
I look to the Sphinx, and I'm like, is that true?
As Sullivan said before, this dungeon begins long before its entryway.
Oh, so you have to pay to get into the dungeon.
Sullivan, what about the elementals that we fought on the way here?
How much?
That was not me.
Was it part of the test?
That is for you to find out.
Oh, Jesus. I
I mean,
how far down is it? Like, are we on the spiral staircase? How far down is
I don't
it?
think
Well, the
we've
spiral
gone yet
staircase
at all.
leads up,
I
actually.
know, and I'm guessing like we're talking
Like
at some
midway
point.
as you,
Yeah.
like as you peek out from one side of the steel.
He's
Come
not
on, man.
coming with
Yeah.
He's staying behind.
Oh, he's not coming
No.
with
Yeah,
us?
he's staying behind. He said that.
Oh, boo.
Do you know they should really upgrade the waterfall stairs?
Yeah, I was contemplating
Adam
like,
would be
knocking
very.
them off.
She could clearly replace this and make it an all.
I want to look directly at Sullivan,
Mhm.
make eye contact, and just go, boo!
He winks at you.
So are you still coming
You're
on to
channeling
the
Will really well right
the summit to save the world from the undead? I'm sorry, the obsidian weapon breathing undead multiversal dragon.
Those sorts
I
of
can never
things.
say it as fast as
Right.
y'all.
Those sorts of things. They're not really my thing.
Didn't you help slay a dragon once before?
I did.
Yeah, with the thing that we're actually trying to get to slay this one.
Oh yeah, you were there, right?
It seems like you would be uniquely qualified to really help
We're
everyone.
still
I'm
having
like-
this conversation on the
Yeah.
staircase.
I look at Tuck and I'm like, hey, who slayed that dragon?
My name's Flint, but it was my great granddad.
And I look at Sullivan. I was like, who really slayed it?
It was Tuck. It's as this little kobold says.
Is he lying?
Make an insight check.
Does he have like advantage on that? Oh
Nat
my god,
20.
he doesn't need it.
He's absolutely lying through his teeth, and he makes no secret of it. He is lying or smiling while he
Yeah.
lies through his teeth.
I'm like, okay, you keep your secrets, Sullivan.
I will,
Ah.
and I'll keep that 500 gold.
Was it 500?
It was. He wanted 1,000, but we gave him 500 and an
I
invitation
gave
to
you
the
a
summit.
deal, a steal of a deal.
So you're not taking the second half of that payment, the invitation to the summit.
No, as I say, I'm quite comfortable here, and I've done quite a lot for this place.
Yeah.
I think it's time for someone else to do something for a change.
There you go.
I mean, all you'd have to do is provide information. And they might have a lot of money there. I don't know. They're a big school in the sky with a lot of magic.
Why don't you just let these old bones lie?
Well, then what are you going to do with the 500 gold if you're just going to let your old bones lie?
500 gold goes a long way here in Coldrick.
We could pick the gold from his bones.
And,
I was thinking his pockets.
who's to say that Tuck's
Hello?
tomb will be completed by you all? Perhaps there's more gold to make. We'll just have to see, won't we?
I think you suck.
Well said, Flora.
Bye.
I need to roll for, like, intellectual damage.
Psychic damage.
Yeah, that's it. Psychic
I
damage.
think you suck. Ah!
Yeah.
She says
yeah.
that as
Take
she
1 point
goes
of
to the
psychic
last
damage.
piece into the ceiling.
You see her, like, stomping up the stairs. Like,
Oh, that's a good one. No, I don't have suggestion. Does anybody?
No.
I think I do.
While all this is going on and they're arguing about the money, Broggy's just gonna be kind of like talking to the
Bugs.
Sphinx
Mhm.
and being like, so man, tell me about you, man. How did you get to be so wise, and what do I have to learn about this thing we call life, man?
Jesus.
I have lived a long time. I have seen much. We Sphinxes are celestial beings, born into knowledge, but such knowledge can be attained. You seem well traveled. Perhaps the best thing is to continue your journey, to keep your mind open so that what you find may reside within.
Oh, far out, man.
I also know where there's a pool that you can bathe in. That'll give you special powers.
Are you saying I stink, man?
Yes, but
does he
not intentionally.
Is he?
That's a
I
question.
mean,
for Broggy.
I've been in this place for a minute because I was crushed by a pillar. So I don't know if healing spells get rid of stink, but
there's
maybe
there's
I got
a-
a little odor.
Or
There's a
how you
certain
go to the
potency
bathroom while you're
behind the mold drenched breath from those nasty rations he ate and the dried
Smell like
blood caked to
patchouli?
his outfit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Hate it. I hate this.
truly in body odor.
Oh, God. Hate it.
All right. Is everyone ascending the stairway?
Yep.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah.
It's like a natural smell to me, though. I naturally smell like patchouli.
Yeah, you just sweat.
Yeah.
I think after a certain
must.
point, some people do.
You all continue up the stairs for a time, eventually meeting the ledge where the Sphinx once stood. There is a not-so-long tunnel that leads into an open expanse. And as you step from that narrow passage into a chamber so vast, it feels like another world entirely. You notice there are no walls. Only darkness stretching beyond the reach of your eyes. The air is utterly still. And at the center, cast in a pale, sourceless glow, floats a single object. An ancient blade, suspended just inches above a round, tarnished metal pedestal, sitting atop an embellished rectangular altar. The sword turns ever so slightly in the air, as if stirred by the steady breathing of some great beast. But there is nothing else. No sound, no signs of life. Only the silent weight of expectation. What would you all like to do?
If Drazad sees that it's the Ice Fang, he's probably just gonna run and go to.
Is it ice thing? Like, can we tell from here?
Make a investigation check, both of you.
Froggy's just sitting, watching.
Oh no, odds bad day
Like,
continues.
it's like a
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you look across the blade and it turns, you see the giant runes etched in perfect fashion. And based on what you saw on the statue with Tuck and Cauldric, this looks to be the spitting image of the Silver Fang. And so you approach, but with caution. As you get nearer, ever so slightly, because you rolled a 20, you just barely are able to see the blade as it catches light, sort of glints in a way that stone shouldn't.
What are the? Did I ask this? I think when we saw the statue, what the runes say?
The stone, the blade is made of like a white stone,
Oh.
so it's not like a polished metal, like
Oh, it's like the opposite of obsidian, pretty much.
more or less.
Got like a dull matte finish kind of deal.
Mhm.
Did we ask as we looked at the statue what the runes say on it? I don't remember.
You did not, but you guys did in the Forgotten Flame.
Okay, well I'm asking now. I can speak giant, so.
I'll touch it. I'm like, hey, don't touch that.
The runes essentially translate to forever frosted or
Stay
ever
frosty.
iced. Yeah, basically that.
Stay frosty.
Yeah.
I translated as frosty tips.
It doesn't translate exactly.
Be a fashion trend.
A lot of languages don't, but that is the gist of it.
Yeah.
So it takes you to flavor then.
Roll a investigation check as well.
Me?
Yeah. I'll say straight roll because this doesn't have anything to do with your minute seeing. I want to see if you understand something about the giant language compared to common.
25.
In translating this from giant to common, it literally translates as forever frosted. But to you, that carries a certain connotation, almost it is cold, it is emotionless, it is stoic, it is pure.
Like the purity of a white snow. Okay.
there are a lot of implications with that, and you know that like
Oh yeah, there is.
these giant runes do operate not just in the same like archaic or direct sense that like Umbric runes do. They have some almost like this nuance to them.
Is there anything else in the room besides this floating sword?
It's a huge room too.
Make a perception check.
Like once I realize and see the glint, I will stop probably like 10 feet shy of the altar, and I would cast Find Traps.
Okay.
19 on my perception.
Okay.
Oh, I got the little one.
The one's like a free casting of it.
I know. I'm just.
It's up to you.
No, I don't want to. I would have.
Okay.
It would have been a reaction. Yeah.
With your 19 perception check, as you look around the room, you see no details. You see pillars that appear to ascend into an endless vaulted sky, not dissimilar from the chamber below you. You see no walls. The chamber just appears to extend endlessly in every direction. And as you turn from whence you came, you now notice that the pathway that you took to get into this room is no longer there.
Okay. Immediately sitting down and ritual casting detect magic.
Okay. With your Find Traps, Drazad, you attempt to detect anything out of place that might make use of what you believe to be an illusion. But you find no mechanical traps.
Okay.
As your detect magic finishes, and you look out across the entirety of the room, you do see a bit of alteration magic just sort of permeating the chamber. With your 19 perception check earlier, you do see up above you, there is some very faint illusion magic, very far off. And then the blade itself, you determine to be holy illusion magic. A very convincing illusion, but illusion magic nonetheless.
Yes, that sword. It's an illusion.
Before
Might be
you
another
can
one way up there.
before you can get the words out, Flint breaks into a sprint.
Oh God.
His small frame darting
Tackle.
towards the levitating
He's
blade
double exhausted.
with wild, determined eyes.
Yeah.
It's mine! I saw it first!
I
No,
would
I'm
stop
gonna,
him.
I'm gonna
in
smoke
front of
him.
him.
right.
This is a canon event.
He's exhausted from the spinning and from the Sphinx, right?
Guys.
I mean,
This is a canon event. You,
Yeah, it's gonna.
we
it-
can't.
you notice like as he's
Okay.
leaping out for it. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know what you meant by that.
Can I cast a spell real quick?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Just as his fingers reach for the hilt, the chamber explodes with a blinding light. A crack of thunder splits the air, and a bolt of lightning strikes Flint mid-leap, sending him skidding across the floor with a smoking hiss.
I laugh hysterically.
A deep, rhythmic drumbeat rolls through the chamber like a storm itself is marching forward, and the sword vanishes. In its place, swirling winds coalesce into a towering figure. Skin the color of twilight, robes dancing like storm clouds, and eyes alight with crackling energy. Who dares disturb the slumber of Ularos, the roaring tempest?
Whose character is this?
Nobody.
I'm sorry, we didn't realize that this is where you were sleeping.
Right.
If you point us the way out, we will gladly be on our way.
that you were a sword a minute ago.
Your reward awaits, noble warriors. It lies just beyond one final test. Be you worthy? And that is where we are going to go on a quick 10-minute break, and we'll be right back. Just had to give Grim Reaper more of those cliffhangers. We'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Is this a genie?
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Brett Venable, Tabletop Beard, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian of Darkport, Angel Jobert, XIVM, Corey of Darkport, Angel of Darkport, Drazadi, Anthony Pace, Memebot 69,000, Dutin 103, Devin Beard, Zebek Longfang, Lil Tired, Jason Miller, Defiant Chaos, Wilfredo Figueroa, Ruby Rod, Sam Huffpower, Daniel Struve, Agile Monk, Moon Goose McQueen, T.I. Block, Ace Sight, Henry Akanosha, Nufale, Wild Song, Urban Commando, Evan Aristogabe, Cabbage Cat, Jin Jam, Colt Nomad, Werebear, Jace, Elendor, Kurt Day, Jude Eshett, Nick Dyson, J. O'Hearn, Blade Roller, Niz, Mr. Geotin, JC93, Replicator 5th, Homestick, Liminal Entity, Matthew Aguirre, HD Siles, Goomy Knight, Jason 96, Iggylicious, JJ Sasquatch, Daniel J. Colby, Fables D20, Apocalypse Dan, Bajar M, Padfoot, Hatter 101, Nia Yuki, Wisdra, Chance Brewer, Mike G, a Bat Boy with Internet, Oncoming Traffic, Ryan Harris, Luso American, Frederico Navarro, Spork Saber, Dice Quake, Leo Hale, Bardic Aggro, Duncan Massey, Ira Wing, Damon Moore, Max T, Misfit, Renee Asma, Monster's Mother, Biscuits and Gravy, Fated Caliber, Jasco, Trevor Neal, Kathy Evans, Gideon X, Little Cute Maple, Rice in Soup, Poppy Cooper Support, Mishi Kapua, Joseph Pratt, Fallen Knight, Adam, Chuck, Brian Caprera, Artalife, Havoc, Martin Webb, Chris G, Gary Flagler, Curtis Ellis, Majority of One, Ambitious Aiden, Super Thorko, Tana Lefalette, Sildari, Aaron Barellian, Triforce Samurai, Avery Cunningham, Dadbud Napgood, Redacted, The Azure Sky, Bacon and Vodka, Elijah Lloyd, DM Greg, Terrence Thompson, Big Head Bro, O4C, Thomas Imish, Cord, Killer Kitty, Lions, Joshua Cutter, High Sierra, Turt Zulls, Leonidas Kyron, MJR, Niklon Oxendine, Wayne Webster, Aaron B, Hero G9000, Mini Warlord, John Shearer, Maze, Frederick Bolton, Rub My Beard, Carmine Graves, Ninja King 365, Mysterious Observer, Brett Gidry, Donna Janvo, Craig H, Jaden Thomas, Kaladi, Mitkel Storian, John Washburn, State of the State, Rick D, Coddle, Kyrie Williams, Jeremiah Larrabee, L. McKinsey, Dead Reckoner, Gooby Shock, Prodigy X40, Amy Parrott, Spaceboy, Fellow Nerd, Scorched Inferno, Matthias Alfonso, Corbin Dallas, Tom Lightgo, Felipe Paiva, Chuck, Austin, JJ Terra JJ, Alicia F, Juggler John, Andrew Schaefer, Plant Person, Erudite DM, Darth Melkor, the Bluey One, Robert is a Painter, Volbu Volbu, Robert Styles Click, Lisa, Salisbury Swade, Orion the 11B, and Mike Roth. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it.
Greetings, viewers. Bramble Backfoot hopping by to let you know about our monthly homebrew packets issued to all those brave enough to join the ranks of our prestigious order. With a plethora of items, monsters, mechanics, and more, it's easier than ever to bring chaos home to your table. So become a member and let's fight the forces of evil together. Thank you. You're all too kind, and the drinks are on me tonight. Ha 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 ha! Oh, you must not have enabled gifted memberships. Let me show you how. Ha 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 ha! What you'll want to do is make your way over to our channel page and then add /allow_gifts. From there, you can turn on the toggle for free stuff and join in the chaos. Ha ha ha! Now for my next tune, a little ditty about a dead necromancer named Pinky.
Hello, Trizad here. Oh my god, you have got to come check out all of our wares. We have so many different things. Help support the stream and get yourself some new magic items as well over at the Constructed Chaos store.
Greetings to all my bearded brothers out there. I'm Alex, also known as Constructed Chaos on YouTube, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Tabletop Beard. This family-owned beard oil company is run by three brothers that have combined two great loves of mine: tabletop RPGs and beard care. And it makes a lot of sense because, as I'm sure many of you know, growing and maintaining a healthy beard can be an adventure all its own. I started my quest back before I was even on YouTube, and I guess you could say I was stuck at level 1 for a while, constantly itching my way through life with a wild and unkempt beard and just trusting hairspray and regular shampoo to get the job done. Believe me, I was rolling nat 1s on just about every charisma check I made at that point. But eventually I started trying various beard care products like oils, butters, and balms, and I found some that worked well enough, but none of them really tied into my backstory. Not to mention my wife was constantly complaining about the smell. Then I was put on to the products from Tabletop Beard, and let me tell you, it was a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what kind of flavor you prefer. These guys use a premium oil blend of meadow foam seed, rosehip, golden jojoba, argan, avocado, and sunflower oils to create the most high quality product that contains no cheap filler or artificial oils that you typically want to steer clear of. And each scent has been expertly crafted and matched to a familiar TTRPG style, so you know exactly the kinds of vibes you're putting out without the scents being too mundane or too overpowering. To top it off, all their products, oils, butters, and balms are made in small batches, so the quality control is top-notch, and so is the customer service. They're always looking for new ways to meet and exceed customer needs, and I've even heard that they have some new ideas cooking up behind the scenes. So consider this your session zero and take some time to check out Tabletop Beard today. Truly, they're the only starting equipment that you need for your own successful beard care journey. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that? Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
In a world of darkness exists Geramentum, a beacon of hope in the realm of Terra. Our heroes, all with unique pasts, live here and are connected by a common destiny to protect the dream. Welcome to Darkeport, an actual play production company. Our inaugural dark fantasy D&D campaign, Gold, Green, and Red, is inspired by the lived experience of War Medic and GM Angel Gamble. Subscribe to us now on YouTube. Live episodes stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bubble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
Longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Welcome back, everyone. Sorry we were gone for a little while. I had to set some things up, but...
You turned it off.
I did that on purpose.
Sorry, yeah.
It's all good. So now that you all have taken a quick little break, we've all taken a quick little break. We're all feeling good here. We are now staring at this very muscular, very imposing figure with deep purple skin, casting his gaze down upon the party as he tempts them with one final test.
Did he say his name? The Great
Ularos, the Roaring Tempest.
Is there like a riddle that we have to answer?
A riddle indeed, my astute young friend.
Can you spell Ularos?
Are you a genie?
Your questions will come in just a moment.
Oh,
Be
okay.
patient, boy.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Daddy.
Bella kind of looks it up like, damn.
Yeah.
My question for all of you is what glimmers bright and carries fame, oft sung aloud in warborn name? It rides the breeze, then gales away. It follows thunder, then hides in the rain. Found after the storm and trials dire, what treasure doth a hero desire?
No, I'm not good at word puzzles.
Can you write that out
You
for
text
us?
that to us?
Yeah. I was in the chat just now. I did not. Nope.
Opening our group chat.
Yeah.
Can anybody just do what Caleb did Saturday?
I'm more interested in like this guy.
I don't have detect thoughts. No. And what follows thunder and hides in the rain.
It's the breeze.
And my original thoughts.
Lightning?
And I would like to clarify. I'm saying this in the telepathic bond. I don't want him to take this
Okay.
as an
Yeah.
answer. My guess is like light or of some kind. But like it's the fame parts that don't make sense to me.
Something often sung aloud.
That too. But I mean, like if it follows thunder, I guess lightning precedes thunder. Doesn't follow it. Something that hides in the rain. Is it the clouds? Maybe the wind. Sky.
Some type of sound, I feel like.
That's what I think.
I'm like, excuse me, magnificent person.
Ularos, you may address me without my formal title.
All of us.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, just me. Is this the whole thing, or is there like riddle guess or not guesses? Hints to the riddle.
Unlike the friend you may have made on your way in here, I am not one to hide things from my enemies.
Oh, you know,
oh, we're enemies.
you know Sully?
Everyone is a challenger, my friend.
You know Sully?
I'm bad at riddles.
I have met him, yes.
Okay.
Are you a fan of him? Is that why he didn't want to come in here?
Did he trick you out of some money? Did he trick you in here? Is that why you're stuck in here?
I've been tricked by one person my entire life, and they are not Sullivan.
Okay.
Are they the answer to this riddle?
Yeah. Who is it?
Your questions may come later. What matters first is your answer. What treasure doth a hero desire? Quite a tricky riddle. You have what it takes to solve it?
I'm also thinking, again, in the telepathic bond, it could be something to do with,
Light.
like
of the
longevity.
sun.
or,
How many guesses do we get, man?
I will be generous this day. It has been many years since I've been able to stretch from my cell.
But so his life works.
Ugh.
As he's stretching, Broggy's gonna be like, "Ooh, check out the gun show, man."
I will allow...
Are you stuck in
He's
here?
been posturing this whole time.
Yeah.
Are you stuck in here? Because, I mean, instead of answering this, we could just, like, help you get out. If you don't want to be stuck in here.
Is that what you desire, hero?
What I desire is for you to answer the question.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll think about it.
And we
some
get
more.
wishes. But
Not so.
But you can't kill anybody. You can't
I'm
make people
afraid-
fall in love.
I'm afraid my wishes 3 have been spent, traveler.
Oh, see, I knew it. I told you, Vala.
I mean, I didn't say you were wrong. I just...
I will allow
Just
each
look
of you a single guess.
He just looks for every
Okay.
opportunity to.
What about that one? Can one of us have his guess? And I point to the downed.
He gave in to greed, which is, I'm sorry to say, a part of the trials. We'll consider his question forfeit.
Oh. Dang. I mean, to be fair, if he was up, he wouldn't have used his guess wisely.
Greedy fellows rarely do.
Well, I mean, if we each get a guess,
Is it, like,
there's a few good ones.
but we
that
should probably
we
line
wanna
it up.
ask.
But it's like there's some that make sense with the first part, but not the second part is like the weird thing. Because like what glimmers bright and carries fame, off sung aloud in warborn name, it rides the breeze, then gales away, like victory. Because that would be a treasure a hero would desire, but like the fuck does thunder have to do with that?
You're doing this all telepathically, correct?
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
thunder could be like.
Do you care if we talk
Roar.
out loud?
We will make sure.
Yeah, in
and
full
be clear with
transparency,
our
we're talking
guests.
to each other in our heads right now. We're not
Right.
just staring at you.
Let your words fly free on the breeze. Say unto others what you would say to me. I will accept your answer when you present it as such.
Gotcha. Did you try and kill us on the way here? Was that you?
I simply wish to test your might. As I say, it is not often I get to stretch outside of my prison.
So. Okay.
And it does a single word answer.
That I cannot say. Does a hero desire a single word? This is up to you. I'm afraid I have offered too much help already. And if I am true to you, my bones ache for battle.
Oh, so it's like that, huh?
Indeed it is.
Okay.
You all look well battle-hardened. Surely you know of this feeling
So it's an
in
emotion.
your chest.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we each get one guess. So if you guys want to
Is
throw
it-
them out, yeah.
Could it be life?
A wonderful guess. An ideal answer. But no, it is not life.
Can you restart Darkeport?
I can. I almost said that in his voice.
I can.
I can!
Indeed.
I mean, if anyone in the universe could, I would think it'd be him.
Yeah.
So that's Flora's guess. We
Oh hey, I'm so sorry. How do you spell Ularos?
Yularros.
want to know.
Ah, wow.
I thought that was a funny joke.
It doesn't spell anything backwards.
Oh, I got you.
Nice.
Thoroughly.
No, I was trying. There was a reason I was asking.
And what say the rest of you?
I've had much time to think about this riddle, you see.
Mm-hmm.
I promise, there is but one answer.
Yeah, you made this one really tough, man. You must be a pretty smart guy. I'm just gonna keep trying to like appeal to his like
His vein.
vanity.
Yeah.
My brains are every bit as mighty as my brawn.
Did you come up with this riddle all on your own?
I had a bit of help.
Mm.
But mostly, yes, it was me.
Awesome.
Ularos not only spins the skies, but spins words and tales as well, you see.
You do very much care for battle. I wonder if that might be the answer.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but battle, though as enjoyable it may be, is not the answer to this riddle. It is not the treasure that heroes desire.
Already guessed.
No, I was gonna take the other thing you put in chat.
Huh?
Yeah. Ularos? I think. Well, I don't think. I know what I desire. Is it valor?
Valor.
That's it. I'm quitting.
Valor is a well-fought ideal. But it wanes. As soon as victory is won, valor loses its touch on the tongue. There's but one thing heroes desire that lasts, and it is not valor.
I looked at his College of Valor diploma real quick and just is like, oh.
Valor indeed swells like thunder, but does it hide in rain?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Chat's there.
Yeah, I already guessed, so I don't know.
What if,
man,
what if we don't get the answer?
I think he's gonna try
He
to
wants
kill
to
us.
fight.
If you don't get the answer, then I get what I want.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you want to fight?
Are you a hero?
I mean, look at him. He obviously.
Everyone is a hero in their own story, but perhaps others may not view Ularos, the Roaring Tempest, as such.
So, how long have you been here, Ularos? You said you're imprisoned here, right?
I have been here for just over a few decades.
Okay. And the person who tricked you, I'm assuming, is the one who trapped you here?
Tricked me.
You said earlier that,
That you've only been
tricked by
one person.
It bested me.
Bested by one person. Oh, okay.
But I am not imprisoned here. This vessel is my prison.
I know.
I need not remain.
Obviously, you came out and attacked us on our ship.
Somebody rubbed.
And I mean that in no negative.
Somebody rubbed the tomb.
I sent a breeze your way. I thought it entertaining.
Oh, so you remain in your prison by choice, is what I'm gathering?
I don't know if it's a prison.
He's been calling it that.
I am tied to my vessel, yes, but I can carry it with me.
Oh, okay. Is it heavy?
What is your vessel?
I'm vamping for you guys to figure out
Yeah.
what you're gonna guess.
Yeah, we spent our, now we're just talking to this
Yeah.
ancient being.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Well, so I haven't guessed, you haven't guessed, and you haven't
Is
guessed,
your
right?
vessel
I guess,
heavy?
I
What'd you guess?
Dollar.
Oh, fuck.
It is.
I mean, you seem strong, so I would assume it wouldn't be any issue for you to carry. I've already guessed my riddle, so I'm just.
I'm gonna look around the room. It's like, is smoke going somewhere? Like to something? Like,
Is his smoke?
yeah, like.
Oh, it's like part of him. He doesn't have legs.
Well, is there an object in the room that looks
Yeah.
like it could be his
Vessel.
vessel?
Oh, right below him. That sort of circular metal. How did I describe it? A tarnished metal pedestal, like around.
Probably not. Like I
Okay.
thought it out.
So does it
Either way,
open?
once I thought
Like, is
it
that I'm? Because it didn't seem like it
You
opened
have
anything.
to
The sword was on
carry it.
top of it. It seemed like a pedestal
more
for the
for
fake
RP
sword.
than I am about
Yeah.
With an
No, it does not open, but it has holes in the top.
Oh, so you can breathe.
I know, man.
We had to do that for her turtles.
It's peace.
Broggy would think it's
On
peace. and-
brand. On brand. Good job.
You are an astute mind, a well-traveled soul. I can see, I sense it.
You know, I try, man. Thanks for pointing that out. I
You
appreciate
go where the wind carries you, as I do. And so you have seen it for yourself, the hard-fought peace of every battle.
No way!
No
No way!
Violence wasn't the answer. You said it, and I was like, wait, hold on. That does
I know. I was like, wait a second.
I hope you found that entertaining.
It was.
Incorrect.
It was different for sure, you know.
Fight you.
Now that you know what a hero treasures, show me how a hero would fight for it.
Oh, come on.
We have one more guess though. Give us a moment to prepare.
Wait, was he right? Like,
Hey, let's
He was correct.
Okay.
How long did we spend guessing that? About an hour?
You want another
about
short
15
rest?
minutes. With a dramatic sweep of his hand,
Perfect.
the air crackles to life.
Made me
None of us
happy.
thought of it.
That was
except
so
you.
good.
very good.
Wind begins surging outward as clouds spiral into existence. Lightning arcs from above, carving jagged patterns into the floor. The once still air becomes a cyclone of dancing debris and whipping wind. Ularos rises with the storm, eyes gleaming with excitement as he draws his weapon. Roll for initiative.
Wait, so all of that, we still gotta fight him?
Yeah.
Advantage.
It's a little
Advantage
different.
on initiative.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Did it fight?
Thank God.
Lost it. I get something negative, right?
Yeah, -2. All of your.
Oh wait.
For the record, he never claimed to be a hero.
No, I straight up asked him, and he said he was. He really
He was like,
wasn't.
I am not a hero. Distinctly not that.
All
And
right.
he also called us enemies. So
I rolled a nat 20 and a 19.
You get advantage.
yeah. As long as Drazad carries that Donatello staff.
Yeah, literally.
In our heads, I would say that in case you guys weren't listening while he was telling it to us, the pedestal is his vessel. Thing he's on top of.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Do with that information what you
Wait,
will.
what?
The thing he's standing on top of is his vessel. Like the genie has a lamp. This is the thing he's standing on top
Okay.
It's a piece of dinnerware.
So, Valoth, what'd you get?
of. 21.
21, very nice. Odd.
17.
17. Drazad.
21 minus 2, 19.
Oh, yeah, exhaustion is a hell of a drug. Broggy?
20.
20. You guys are rolling very well in this initiative. And Flora?
9.
9. Hey, we need somebody rounding out the back of the initiative
Did
there.
you restart touch portal again?
I did.
Okay.
Did you connect to it? Is it working?
I'm telling you, every time
Okay,
you like
we'll restart it again.
portal it, it's like, no.
Now it's connected.
What I want to do.
Wasn't connected.
That wasn't a lot of time.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're up.
So,
You got that 12?
Yes.
at the top of initiative, as the battle begins in earnest,
Flint rises from his grave.
And he casts lightning bolt.
first to move
Fireball.
is Ularos.
Oh
Oh, fun.
Now you.
Swift as lightning,
Of course.
moves from his perch,
But why?
closing on you, Odd, as he
I
moves
thought
to
you were
make a
cool.
strike against you.
Okay.
Are you not the best challenge in this room? I have sensed as such.
I mean, the last fight would say completely otherwise.
That is a natural 1 on the die.
Oh.
As he swings his blade at lightning speed, slowing to the halt on the other side of it. You almost miss it, but it clangs against your mother's shield as he circles back around, letting the wind carry him.
Teleport, or did he fly?
He did fly.
Okay, he's gonna. I get to attack him.
Okay, make an attack.
Yeah, no.
As he...
I will take a reaction.
Okay,
You have those again.
I have those now. I can do things.
you can.
When did you cast Detect Magic?
When we entered the room.
I'm going
altar
to.
I don't think. Is the altar
That's a
magic, Alex?
22 hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
Sorry.
altar is not magical, but the vessel is.
Okay. Oh.
22 hit.
22 does hit, yes.
Okay. Ooh, max damage.
His vessel's not the altar, but it is on the altar.
He's carrying it with him.
16
Oh,
points-
he's holding it.
He is holding it.
16 points of damage.
Okay. What
Right
type
in
of
it,
what
like
type
a
of damage?
surfboard.
Slashing?
Yeah, that's yeah, just slashing.
Okay. As you connect with your blade, using his own momentum to drive it as deep as you can, you see wisps of smoke lick off of his body as it reforms where you cut. You do see that you've wounded him a bit, but he appears to be resistant to slashing damage. As he sort of strikes a pose on the other side with his blade extended, he turns. A nice attack. Excellent defensive maneuver. He sort of winks at you. I'm going to have every creature
I
within
get a bardic.
every creature within 5 feet of you make a charisma saving throw. So that includes you.
I have to make one
oh.
too.
Is it against being charmed?
It is the way I have it. It's Odd and Broggy.
Oh, so not us.
You said Riz?
Yes,
Is it against hidden charms?
it is.
Oh, I feel like I have some.
19.
You would think you
You
would.
would think. Oh no, I do have some for this, and it's a free thing. It's a bard feature, like never gets used. Counter charm. I think you get advantage. Is that right?
Yeah, I can't remember. It used to be a full action to do
It's
stuff,
not. It
but
just
it's not
happens
anymore.
now,
It just
yeah.
happens now.
It's freaking cool. Yeah, counter charm.
Counter charm's way better than it used to be.
Oh, never mind. It's a reaction. Damn it.
You've used yours already.
No.
It basically it's a reaction. Nuh-uh. to charm effects, basically.
Yes.
I think.
You
You get-
get advantage, I think it says.
Is it advantage?
No, yeah, you re-roll with advantage.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
When they fail, so it's like.
Yeah, so you don't have to blow it.
Exactly, yeah. Well, now that I know that, yeah.
So, what were the rolls? 19,
I got a 22.
22. Froggy, perhaps it's all the intoxicating sort of pageantry he levied upon you, but you find this man extremely charming and
We were vibing before.
That works.
can't bring yourself to do harm to him. You are now charmed by Ularos until the end of your next turn.
Well, that's also pretty like flavorful with my character. Anyway, 'cause I don't want to like harm anybody. So
I think it makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
And seeing that he's charmed,
Hurt this man.
he slings his blade over his shoulder, looks at you odd. Are you immune to my wiles, young sir?
You're not as good looking as you think you are.
Perhaps you're not immune to my blade. And he strikes out again with a second attack. This one is a 32 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that definitely is.
30.
You are going to take 12 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 14 points of lightning damage. And as he connects, he says, "It appears you're not," and he drives the blade back forward, making one more strike at you.
Okay.
That one is going to be a 15 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Seeing the lightning course through your veins, he drives his blade straight forward, point at you, feeling as though you may not be able to dodge the blow, but you will yourself to move. Your feet just barely touch the ground enough to kick yourself out of the way of his blade. Once again, fancy footwork. Very good, very good. As we now... Oh, actually, he gets a bonus action. He then is going to... He's going to move here in front of all of you. He says, "I wonder, can you defend everyone?" And he raises his hands as wind begins to encircle all of you. You feel the air begin to leave your lungs. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against being charmed? No.
It is definitely not.
I'm going to give myself an advantage with my lucky.
Yeah.
Constitution.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
Oh, -2.
-2 or minus.
if you're
-2 because we're exhausted. Yeah. So my con would be +1 then. So dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20.
Also a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Like a
+1.
7.
7.
Stop me if you've heard this before. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 17. As all of you feel your lungs beginning to empty into the air around you, you are lifted by an unseen force 20 feet,
Oh,
restrained and suffocating while you continue to hover in place.
All of us?
All of you fail.
Oh my god.
oh.
With a...
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, we don't have enough restrained rings.
It's okay. Just put one on everyone as much as we can.
We don't have enough. That's fine. Put it on everyone.
Sorry, what I was saying.
I'll use
No,
all
I know what you
4.
meant.
I was meaning to say like
Share a ring.
share a ring.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
What else?
I'll
is
share a
it?
ring with somebody, man.
Restrained and what?
You are suffocating.
I don't have a ring for
For
that.
anyone,
We're up in the air?
you are 20 feet
I
in
don't
the
know.
air.
I don't have a ring for that.
So,
My camera's down.
Oh no.
oh no.
I didn't plug anything in this time. What button is it?
This,
One?
yeah.
You've already suffocated.
Back on.
It's
No, not
snuffed
yet.
out.
Is he dead?
All of our
There it is.
characters are
Don't
gone
hold
now.
it. You
I didn't
got it.
know.
It was tired.
I wasn't upset. I was just letting you know.
Yeah, like a.
There you go.
Let go of the
Awesome.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, the attack from Ularos has actually killed one of our cameras. As all 5 of you are now levitated in the air. For those of you who don't know, the way suffocating works is you can breathe for 1 minute, for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con mod.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the rebreather too. You just have to hold it.
You just have to hold it with a hand. So, not quite as dire in a combat, but it is happening, and we'll keep track of it.
The restraint, I think, is the more of the issue.
Yeah. Now that you all are lifted about 20 feet in the air, Ularos is going to use the last of his movement to double back here. So this would have been about
Yeah, you better run away.
5. Yeah, he's fine.
What are we restrained by?
The wind.
He like
Restrained by the wind.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen The Legend of Korra, the Avatar sequel? The guy basically airbends the air out of like the orb is
Earth Queen.
it's basically that. Yeah. You guys are being held in place by that. Valoth, it is your go. Broggy, you're on deck. What would you like to do?
Okay. I asked 2 questions. One, his thing that he's holding, his plate, whatever it is, it's metal, right?
Yeah, metal.
It is made of metal, yes.
Okay. Then in his little air bubble, he's gonna turn and look at Drazad, and in a telepathic bond, he's gonna say, "We gotta get that plate from him, I think."
Okay, Drazad will do what he can.
And then as
Is the wind
he says
affecting you like this?
that, he's gonna starlight step out of the wind.
Okay. So you are no longer
forgot we could do that. Yeah.
you were no longer restrained,
And I'm gonna go.
and you were no longer suffocating.
I'm gonna go here.
So you were 20 feet in the air. I would say that you can get right in front of him.
Well, then I'll use my movement.
Okay.
Get the rest of the way. And I'm gonna stand there
Menacingly.
and I'm gonna hold an action to dimension door me and whoever's holding the plate.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
When he dropped, like one of my allies, whoever gets the his thing from him,
Okay.
I'm gonna dimension door us. Can I have teleported? Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll stay there. That's okay. Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, before I do that.
Well, no, as you do it, that's fine. I just want to
Advantage?
reward you.
Am I using my eyeballs?
I'll give you advantage.
Use them eyeballs, boy.
That is a 31. Yeah, 31.
Okay. With your 31, you can tell that this is not only a vessel, it's a drum. This is a magical steel drum that operates as his vessel that can be broken, but appears to be tied to him in such a way that it may be hard to separate from him.
Oh, so he's not just going to drop it.
Probably not.
Okay. So can I not hold my action then?
Yeah, you can change your.
Can
You
I
can change what you're doing.
Change what I was going to do. I mean, if it ain't broke. Jeff is still here, right?
Jeff would still be here. Yes.
Okay. Not to make things more complicated.
Do I need to put Jeff on the battlefield?
I might be putting Jeff on the battlefield. I'm deciding if this is a good decision or not. It is. I'm going to take Jeff off my shoulder, and like a Pokemon, I'm going to throw him. And I'm going to say, in form of T-Rex! As Jeff is going to grow into a T-Rex as I cast Polymorph on him.
Cast Polymorph on Jeff.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
The initiative, roll him into initiative, or...
So important to note that familiars can't attack.
Oh, can they not?
Familiars cannot use the attack action.
Oh, then I won't do that.
I mean, he can be a giant meat shield, and you can have him do other stuff.
You can grapple? That's not that.
Yeah.
An elemental would come in handy, someone says.
Say, I mean,
Elemental
Maybe we
would
have
come
one.
in handy.
Is that an action to do that? I think it is.
I don't know if the item.
You guys can look it up and let me know, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Look it up.
Are you double checking that familiars can't
I
attack?
believe you, but I want to see what he
Definitely cannot attack. Basically, they can offer the help action. and
Yeah.
that's kind of it.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. Dang it! I'm not gonna
Sorry.
polymorph.
I
him into
love the idea,
that.
Sam.
I am
I'm
gonna
sorry.
polymorph myself into that though.
Okay.
And I'm
An
gonna
action to break it.
stand menacingly. Menacingly,
Oh, you're more muscular than you look.
as he bares his teeth at him in kind of a best of T-Rex smile he can do.
Okay. With that, I assume it is now Broggy's turn. However,
Legendary actions.
before Broggy gets to go, he is going to take the drum. He says, "You seem to be interested in this. Want to know what it does?" And he strikes it with his blade. As he does,
Punctures the drum head.
a small cloud appears.
Ew. A cloud?
A small cloud appears.
He tooted.
This is a cool fight.
And
Yeah, can you get on it?
he reaches his arm forward as his arm disappears, and you watch as his arm appears from the
Oh
cloud.
no.
He is going to make a strike against Drazad from where he's standing.
Oh no.
Does a 22 hit? Okay. You are going to take 12 points slashing and 14 points of lightning damage.
So 8. And then how many points of lightning?
14.
So 7.
Oh, that should have been an advantage.
I'm the T-Rex.
That does hit.
I'm the T-Rex.
Now I need Bragi and Flora and Drazad to all make charisma saving throws.
This against being charmed.
It sure is.
Charisma, you said?
Charisma save.
Remember, -2 if you're exhausted.
Wait, I had a 19 last time and failed. This is the same thing, charm?
Yeah, so you also failed with a 20 on something else. So
I
it's
don't
not
think
always
a
the
chat
case,
roll is gonna
but
help.
Yeah, their DCs are often like yours, the same on everything. Not always, but
in total. Okay.
I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna waste a high chat roll on this because I don't think it's gonna 7.
Okay. 10,
Or, well,
7.
Wait, it was charisma.
Charisma.
11.
Okay. 10, 11,
I'm so sorry. I thought I told you 17.
17. All of you, as the resonance of this drum emanates through the chamber, as you see this muscular strike, you are enamored by it, and something within you, even though Drazad was just harmed by this, wants to see more. You were already charmed until the end of your next turn, so it doesn't much matter. But you two are now charmed by Ularos until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Cue the anime news.
And what exactly does that mean?
That means that you cannot basically do any harm to Ularos willingly, so long as you are charmed. Now, if he has allies or something like that, you can attack those, but you can't attack Ularos.
Would you consider Ularos humanoid?
No, I would not.
Oh,
That's a good question, though,
he
because
ain't
he
got no
looks
legs.
human-esque.
You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
He's got big, beefy muscles.
I think the cat's out of the bag. He is elementaloid. He is a
Okay.
he's a genie. Yeah. So now that legendary action has happened, Froggy, it is your turn. Remember, you are charmed by Ularos, but there's plenty of other stuff that you can do. Even though you're restrained and suffocating. 20 feet above the ground.
Nobody's really hurt, so that severely limits what I.
I mean, I got hurt a little.
I mean, I'm gonna save it. I only got like 6 spell slots left. I am going to. Well, as I say that, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Found out that my mom does not have cancer.
Hey, very happy about that. Hey,
Your camera's off
cancer.
That's okay. Good,
That should
because I'm
be-
like tearing
no,
up.
that's
I'm
good.
having a little moment.
That should be
of it.
chaos in itself, and
Woo.
the genie's now our friend.
We've been waiting on
Yeah,
those,
literally.
that news for like 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Yay.
I know that's like the worst news to have to wait for, but
Yeah.
also like you want them to make sure they get it
Yeah.
right and take their time.
I
It's
didn't
rare
plug
that it
anything
does that.
in.
There must be like a cable loose or something.
Oh, that's why.
It's on.
There it is. It'll catch up. We'll just keep an eye on it. What you doing, Broggy? Charmed, restrained, and suffocating. 20 feet in the air.
Froggy, enamored by this hunk of a genie. I'm just gonna cast Bless on my compadres. Y'all two aren't charmed, right?
Nope.
All right, so you two, I mean, odd.
Yeah, one more.
And yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it doesn't
You
really.
could do it on yourself too,
Um,
if you want to.
attack.
Are we charmed right now?
I'm gonna cast it on myself too because of saving throws. So.
Okay.
Sorry, I got.
It basically just means you
really-
can't attack him.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
How many charm do we need?
I got it.
One more.
Well, Broggy's not charmed anymore.
I am
His turn is done.
concentrating though. Now.
So many rings. Yeah, we do. We'll drop one on there.
I didn't see if I had it
Oh,
on.
concentrating. Sorry.
No, that's
I know you're
okay.
typing.
I'm sorry. I got really distracted.
Oh,
Am I able to move out of the wind? Or
You
no?
are restrained, which means you have
Oh, I
zero.
got
You are
you.
being held there by the wind.
Okay, then that's
Try
my
and
turn.
get down.
So at the end of your turn, you get to remake the save. So make another Constitution saving throw to see if you can escape this vicious vacuum. Is the name of the attack.
That is a really cool spell. or
Yeah.
Ability.
There's a lot cool in this stat block, and I kind of can't wait to release it.
Nice.
No.
You want to take a chat room?
I mean, but it's like a super high DC. I don't want to take a
and I mean the
con
suffocation.
save. I have -2.
Your
because
con is
it-
probably so
22.
high.
22 pass. 20.
You do
did
have
not
your own
pass.
bless too. Don't
I would-
forget.
Oh wait.
Add
Oh
the
yeah, can you
D4.
take a single number?
Okay, so I rolled a 4.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna
I
hit
ain't
it.
I mean, you can take
That's a con save.
the
Yeah,
concept.
but
You just take
Maybe
like a
that's
18 or 17.
Yeah. That would get you.
I think chat's very willing to
Yeah,
help
but minus-
tonight.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I factored that in.
Oh, okay.
Because you have a +5, so it's +3 +2. That's +5.
Oh, okay.
So you just
you are not.
uh,
You're quite far down the initiative.
17 would be 22.
What did I roll?
It's
9.
22.
You forgot?
I thought I had a
What did you say last
17,
time?
but that was for my
All right.
first save.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
yeah,
I'm gonna use my reaction and take a 17.
You
Then.
have to roll your eyes.
Okay.
Roll your eyes. Yeah, exactly.
So what is the total?
22.
So with a 22, you find yourself released from this restrainment. You are, however, 20 feet in the air, and as you break free, you drop 20 feet. I'm going to have you make a athletics or acrobatics check. This is part of the new rules. I looked it up earlier.
Oh really? When
You're going to have the fall damage
Oh.
with acrobatics or
You like
athletics
try
check.
and land the right way?
Yeah.
Cool. Or just
Yeah,
with
it's a-
athletics, it's just like you're just taking the brunt of it. Like,
It is a.
Okay.
It's almost burst through our floor.
Nah, this house is solid. It ain't going nowhere.
It is a 10.
Okay. With a 10, unfortunately, you are going to fall to the ground prone, taking the full 2d6 damage. I will roll. We'll take the average of that. That'll be 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you.
Oh wait. It's an 11.
That does not make it either. Sorry.
No.
You can see
No, I
this
knew, I
yourself.
knew.
It is a DC 15.
If it's an 11, you are blessed still. I mean, I don't know if you rolled the D4 or not. If you get a 4. I wasn't going to bring it up, but now that we know that you might be able to.
Okay.
That D4 likes the 2.
It really does.
You are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are prone, but you have escaped as you feel air rush back into your lungs. It was only for a few moments that you were unable to breathe, but even that is worrisome. And as we move on from your turn,
Another cloud?
it is not clouds, but lightning that has been
no.
cascading across the room
Jesus, these
now swoops in to attack.
Okay, so I know I won't be calling lightning in this room because he's probably immune.
yeah, they're 100%.
Do not do that.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
He's gonna take control of all the lightning or some shit.
So
More elemental.
Yeah.
first attack is coming for you, Drazad. You're still restrained. That is going to miss, I believe, with a 15.
Yes, it misses.
The other attack coming for Flora.
I'm actually not there anymore.
Oh, where'd you go?
The ether.
Okay.
Yeah, the ethereal.
You guys blink earlier, you didn't hear.
Yeah.
Well, does a 21 hit you in the ether?
Jeez.
No, actually, my
AC goes up by 20.
tripled.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I remember when I could do that.
Yeah.
As the bolts cascading across the floor suddenly spring to life, one lunges at you, jabbing its electric fist into your chest, causing your heart to flutter. You take 14 points of lightning damage, and you are stunned until the start of the elemental's next turn.
Oh,
Okay, how many more condition rings can we put on
exactly.
Flora tonight?
It's so fun.
stun's not fun.
Stun is not fun.
Inner tubes! That
Man.
is their turns. Drazad, it is now your go.
Actually,
What would you like to do?
so I know I can't do damage
Mm-hmm.
or harm.
Yeah. If you look up the charmed
I
condition,
did.
yeah,
So I'd like to not.
harmful effects also count. That's in
Like,
the-
what would you consider a harmful effect? I think is what he's getting.
Okay, well, let's see what you got.
Area.
Let me. Yeah. So I like, for example, if he would be transported to like a harmless demi.
Yes, that is harmful. You can't do that. You're not banishing him.
Oh,
You
but it
can't
says
do that.
harmless demi-plane.
You can't.
I don't
Is
know.
it
That
because
is-
they get incapacitated?
Yes.
Have us-
But also because it is an offensive thing. The charmed condition is such because you are enamored with this individual, you don't see them as an enemy. So why would you want him to leave?
Yeah.
Would you consider
place
his
is dark.
drum
Oh, I didn't realize it was all that. It doesn't.
part
I
of
didn't realize it was all that.
It doesn't say that in the charm condition. That's why I was like, I didn't consider any of that stuff.
Well, I'm just
Read the
explaining
rules too much here. Like,
No, I'm just trying to make sure I know what's going on.
Would you consider the drum part of that?
the drum part of what?
Like, can he harm the drum, basically?
It is a part of him.
I will cast.
You know what? I will. Why would I allow it to affect the drum? I'll let you make the pitch to me.
Because it's supposedly trapping him. It says prison.
I'm gonna cast guiding bolt
Okay.
on the one all the way
On the lightning bolt.
that way.
Okay, make an attack roll.
the thing, like if you know you have advantage to do that, at that point you're like, well, I don't want to do that.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
But
Sweet.
if you're charmed,
As you land your attack,
Is it helping him to make?
the bolt that was frozen in place for a moment, as lightning so often does, that after image begins to shift erratically. It flashes for a moment, but it looks like whatever it was about to do fails. It did not. It was not able to teleport with its
Oh my
reaction,
God,
so you
these
do
things.
hit it.
Okay.
Good.
And then it will take
Like a Luigi's Mansion type of thing.
10 radiant.
Watch them.
Did you roll that with disadvantage?
No,
Restrained. Your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Am I restrained too?
doesn't hit.
Are you sure?
It's a 12.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. I'm very sorry.
No, that's okay.
Plus?
No. Damn. And then that's everything.
you have your heroic. You
Do you have a bonus action?
Nope.
Teleport.
have an Uno reverse.
Nope.
As
Anything else?
as a stunned creature, can I do anything?
Stunned, I don't believe would allow you to do much.
Roll your
of
saving
anything.
throw.
Stun, and paralyze are both
Roll your
very
con
mean
save to get out of
conditions.
Stun.
You are incapacitated
Yeah,
when
you
you're
have
stunned.
incapacitated.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
What is that? Maybe
incapacitated.
Like
And,
I was
can't
last
take
time.
any action.
Any action, bonus action, or reaction. Your concentration's broken. You can't speak.
We are telepathically linked, so you could still talk
Oh,
through
'cause
that.
we need
But
paralyzed people.
At the end of Drazad's turn,
It's like you can roll your con save to get out of the early,
one thing
the
they
whirly
can't do.
bird, huh?
Is that advantage, disadvantage? Is something else happening?
oh
before I
right,
do
yeah,
this?
yeah. You,
This is able.
it's a straight roll. Try and escape. It's a con save.
You paralyzed.
22.
Speak.
What you need?
Nope.
Fucking funny.
Okay. Not close to that.
You're
Mm-mm.
not gonna take a chat room.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
22 or 21. We haven't hit 21 yet.
It's a con save. That's only +1 because no.
Thank you, Butterknife. Good to see you in here, man.
15, 16.
A cool handle.
I know. I
Yeah,
was
I love
thinking
it.
the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, one time I cut my finger with a butter knife.
Mm.
That just means you're really strong.
It would
Yeah.
hurt worse.
It was bad because the cut was jagged.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
all they
Yeah.
could do was super glue it. It was across my knuckle right here. Yeah. It's awful.
Yeah, I took a chat roll, so I rolled a 23.
With a 23, you are able to escape the suffocation effect. As you plummet to the ground, I did double check it. It is actually a reaction to do that. I didn't cost
Oh.
Dylan that. Would you like to roll a reaction or take the 7 bludgeoning?
Just took a roll.
You took it to take the chat roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So you are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you land prone, but you are no longer restrained.
3
Nice.
points of bludgeoning.
Did you factor in your exhaustion on that save?
I didn't cut it.
Yes.
Okay.
-2.
Just asking.
So
For a
many
friend.
things going on, guys.
Yep, there is a lot. This is the most crazy encounter that I've ever built for you guys, so I hope you live it.
I'm sorry to make you repeat yourself, but what didn't you tell me?
It's
you
a
gotta use a
reaction
reaction to
to
try
do
and
the
activate
athletics or
damage.
acrobatics check when you're falling. I was I said you could do it, so I was like, let me just
okay.
not. But it is a reaction.
And
move.
he didn't make
Okay.
a save, so it didn't
Do I
change.
get
It didn't matter
Yeah.
anyway.
remake this save for stun?
At the end of your turn, it just goes away.
Yeah.
So you're only stunned for one turn with this.
The
Yeah.
thing that gave you the stun says that.
Well, it's at the end of its turn actually, but
So what effects do I have on me now?
Yeah.
Currently? The exhaustion and restrain still.
yes,
restrained.
No.
exhaustion and
Fell.
charmed goes away as well.
You're just
But you are prone.
I'm not charmed either.
Your charm goes away at the end of your turn. Yeah. Don't worry, I will actually keep track of that.
That's
I'm
okay.
familiar enough with these stat blocks because I made them. Odd, before you go,
Flex.
at the end of Drazad's turn, Ularos is going to bang his drum once more
Gross.
as another cloud appears next to you.
No.
the other cloud is still there though too.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Rudy.
These are all like little
Clouds look
portals.
so
you can
cool.
reach.
Little elemental things.
Yeah.
That
He
one's
reaches through and
That's really
strikes
good.
at you.
It looked like the little, like the spirits in.
That is a nat 1. That's the
Heaven.
third nat 1 he's rolled against
Wow,
you.
you're-
Or sorry, second nat
Second.
1.
I'm like, wow, you're bad at this.
His arm reaches through and just sort of flails.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been locked up for a little while. It'll take a moment to get warm again, but I will find my strike upon you. It's now your go. What would you like to do?
So as he says that, I'm like, man, that's a really nice drum. And I flare my drum out, and I'm going to Misty Step to by his side. I'm a Misty Step to by his side, so I lose restraint and stuff and end up right by him.
Okay.
As I appear next to him in a puff of mist, I'm gonna swing and try and bang his drum.
Okay.
Like as a
An attack.
I'm gonna make an attack, and it's gonna have like my extra things, but I want to like use his drum as like the
focus.
the catalyst. Yeah,
That's cool.
Got it. Okay.
So you're attacking him or you're attacking his drum?
attacking him,
Okay.
but like
less.
I'm gonna like skip
drum.
it off his drum to make a attack. Okay.
You ever seen New Girl?
Yeah.
Blessing rain down on you.
Boo the flanking,
gonna-
the lack of flanking rules.
Yeah. I want to take a chat roll.
I mean, there's a crit in there. You could just take a nat 20 on
I
this.
know.
Even if I take a nat 20 right now, I get -2 to it.
Full disclosure,
That's
as
sad.
the DM, now that you guys have been looking at this drum quite a bit, and he's using it for certain attacks and not others, this is one of those items that has like its own AC and hit points, and if you break it,
Oh.
some of his attacks go away.
I
So
want to break it.
Don't forget we have the elemental gem too.
Yeah, I am.
That on the ground.
As I swing, I'm going to miss, but then like hit the drum, and then that makes my spears that then come at him.
okay,
And then
as they resound, Ularos looks to you. He says, "There's rhythm in your stride and thunder in your blood. Someone has trained you well."
and then I kind of like, as I'm finishing my follow through, and he says that, I kind of like point behind me, and like the spears are up, and they come.
Boink boink boink.
Oh,
You're like, I
man.
didn't miss. It was a distraction.
I won't miss. That one is a 26.
Are you
26 does hit.
blessed?
Yeah, but I'm just like the other one was a 6.
It was a 16 with your plus.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Wait, hold on. It's an 18 hit.
18 does not hit.
So I got one hit and then one more. That's a 23.
The 23 and you said 26 both
Yeah,
hit.
those two hit.
As your spears whistle through the air, spectral in nature, they collide with his body as chunks of his wispy form are blown away into the atmosphere, slowly beginning to reform, much like the slashing damage you did before. You gather that he's actually a bit resistant to the force damage you're dealing him.
Okay, that was 1847.
So half to 9.
Nine.
I would have guessed wind is hard to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the point.
And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
At the end of your turn, reeling from this attack, or rather, lack thereof, he looks to you and says,
I don't know.
"It won't work. I am more than just a storm, you see. I am a symphony of one!" As he is going to do another legendary action, striking his drum to make a third
Another cloud.
cloud here.
And then they all connect.
And he's going to roll an attack on Flora at advantage.
No.
That's definitely going to hit. Do me a favor. Is it a crit if you're stunned? I know paralyzed is.
I think it's incapacitated. It is.
As our resident rules expert, I'm gonna say
No.
no.
No, incapacitated is not.
No.
And stunned is.
Yep. No.
Oh, awesome.
Just have
Great.
advantage. That's it.
You have advantage.
Believe it or not,
Oh, I was
I'm
right.
glad. It is a just for the record, it's a 31 to hit.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that fucking crits.
Gravy.
That's like double my AC
Well-
almost.
It doesn't crit, but it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one away from double my AC.
So you're gonna take 12 points slashing, 14 points of lightning, and I'm gonna have Drazad only
Wait,
make a charisma saving throw.
ah, I am resistant to lightning.
Flora, you're still charmed, so it doesn't matter for you.
9.
You are now charmed until the end of your next turn by Ularos. Do you have a charmed ring for me? Purple one, right next to you. Yay! All right. With that, that's his third legendary action. We now move to. You took your turn. That was your turn.
Yeah, he
okay.
went-
We move to Flora. It's your go. You are stunned. You're no longer charmed. That goes away. Your stun will go away on the element at the end of the elementals
Am I
next turn.
restrained?
You are still restrained.
At the end of your turn, you remake the save. On the
But I
restraint.
can't because I'm stunned.
Oh no! No, you would still make it. Make a con save.
Can't save.
I think it's just dex saves that you can't make, right?
I don't know.
What is it?
For incapacitated or stunned, one of them.
Incapacitated.
I can't.
You auto fail
take
strength and
reactions.
dex saves.
Oh.
That's not incapacitated.
Con save.
It's
you
stunned. Stunned says you automatically.
Fail strength and dex, but
Yeah.
this is a con save. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm good. That's a nat 20.
Whoa! Hell yeah!
That's a nat 20, but it's -2 plus 4.
The 20.
So 22.
Okay, you make the save as your restrained condition drops, and so do you. You're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning as you hit the floor, but you are no longer being suffocated. You are incapacitated, so it's hard to make sense of this moment. But you're even through your dazed eyes, you can tell that you're in a better state as breath now enters your lungs.
And I'll be not stunned at the end of the elemental's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually might need to
An
double check that.
anticlimactic turn.
Yeah, sorry.
I know exactly how that feels.
And I'm at the end of the initiative, so.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It now moves to Ularos' turn.
Oh great.
Ularos is
Big dum dum bubblegum.
going to thrum on his steel drum, and as an echo booms out from where he stands, I need everyone within 30 feet, which I believe is everyone.
Did he cast a spell?
This is not a spell. This is an ability. To make a strength saving throw.
Oh, T-Rex good at strength saving throw.
Me good.
I auto fail.
You do?
Oh my god. Okay, so
Not even
that
worth
is-
me rolling, right? Because even a nat 20 couldn't save me.
You know what? You make a nat 20, I'll give it to you.
I took an 8 from the chat.
28.
Yeah. Not a nat 20.
Throwing it on the ground again.
I honestly thought about it.
Wait.
We think it's a 22.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah.
Aim for at least 20.
No, yeah, it was a 12.
So
28.
28,
I'm gonna use a reaction, take a dice roll for 22.
22, 22,
12.
12.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did you get your nat 20?
No, but if you want to know, I technically rolled a 0.
Not great.
I have.
It wasn't negative.
Sorry, it's 1.
Okay.
So I rolled a 2,
Oh.
and I have -2 plus.
Correction. You are still stunned, but it ends at the start of the elemental's next turn. I thought I remembered changing that in the official release. I just didn't
It's fine.
change it here. But we'll remember now. So
they take advantage of the stun. That's good.
you 3 save, you 2 fail. As
What
that
condition rings are we adding?
As that thunder ripples through the chamber, if you failed, you take 22 points of thunder damage. You succeeded, you take half, so 11.
Cool.
Cool.
And you are driven back 15 feet.
Dabbage. Ooh.
You would be knocked prone, but you're all prone already.
Like a Ghostbuster situation.
Yeah, being like drug across the floor.
Yeah.
You hear that like sort of squeaking sound. Gotta make the camera wider just so I can capture everybody as you're being driven back there.
Yeah, imagine if that was 4 times the size.
Mm-hmm.
Thing in the middle, like you had it initially. Whatever you said, I'm gonna make it smaller. I wasn't expecting you to make it a 4th of the size.
As the two of you stand strong, he looks to you. He says, "Come now. Fight like you mean it. This is supposed to be fun." As he lashes out with his weapon once more, he's going to make 2 attacks on the T-Rex and 1 on Odd.
Ooh.
I mean, I tell him, look at the smile on that thing.
28 to hit.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can miss.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
What is it's
13?
13? Yeah, he can't miss.
Unless it's a nat 1, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. 'Cause failure.
Yeah, that would be a critical miss at least.
Yeah.
So he lands 2 attacks on you. Odd, he's going to make that 3rd attack on you. That is a 30 to hit. He's rolling very well on you.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine, I mean.
T-Rex Valoth, you're going to take 14 lightning damage twice, so 28 total, sorry. And then a total of 24 slashing. You need to make a charisma save. Odd, you're going to take 12 points slashing and 14 points lightning. You also need to make a charisma save.
I use my charisma,
Yeah,
though.
okay, I was just about
Yes.
to
And this is against
already.
the charmed condition.
Yes, it is.
At 20.
Hell yeah, you succeed.
As-
You've seen these tricks, and you are a bard yourself, so you have some
I try and charm him.
counter charm.
Yeah.
The way it sounds like it should be.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a chat roll.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a +3 for a 22.
That was a 32
Jesus.
save on that.
Oh, mine was 22. I have a +1, then I got an 18, so I needed to take it to...
As both of you save against his attacks, still taking damage, he says, "Ha ha ha! Do try not to die too quickly. I've waited too long for a show like this." And that is going to be the end of his turn. Valoth, it is your go. Bragi, you're on deck.
Valoth seeing Odd play this guy's drum, he's going to be like... which means, I like that idea. I'm going to do it too. So he's going to spin around with his tail and try and whack the drum as hard as he can.
Okay.
With an attack.
Make your attack roll.
24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
And then he's also gonna bite it after. I'm just gonna roll to see if that hits too, and I'm gonna roll damage together. So yeah, as he spins around, like, I know you said it's attached to him, but like the drum kind of like pulls away from him, and while it's pulled away, he's gonna try to bite at it.
Okay. Does it? Your first attack knocks him prone, correct?
It knocks the thing I'm attacking prone. Would it knock him prone? I'm attacking the drum.
Oh, you attack the drum on both attacks. Sorry.
Yeah. That's also a 24 to hit the.
You have advantage.
Both hit. Yeah.
Well, the drum's not prone, but yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I misunderstood where you were. Your
no,
attacks
yeah,
were
you're
going.
good. He can fly and stuff, so I'm like, knocking him prone's not.
Mhm.
And he's probably resistant to bludgeoning. Let's see. This is going to be the tail. That is.
That's a lot of dice.
9 plus 7, or 19, sorry, plus 7,
26.
26 bludgeoning on
26
the drum.
bludgeoning. As you strike it, you hear a sort of dissonant sound eke out of it as you detect a crack upon its surface.
And then 22 plus 7, 29 piercing.
29 piercing plus 26. What is that total?
29 and 26 is 65.
55.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah?
Whoa.
Can I just highlight something and show it to you?
Yeah, the 55.
Exactly 55.
For the drum or for the genie?
Yeah, for the drum.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, as he clams down the drum, I don't want to break it. So, but like,
Too
Can I
bad,
highlight
it's
something
broke.
else?
oh, does it break? Oh, okay. Then as he climbs down, it'll smash into pieces. It'll kind of look at odd, like, oops,
And I'm like, it's okay, go.
because you were using it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's like,
As the drum is shattered into pieces, almost emitting a sad, broken music box sound. You see the first bit of stress run across Ularos's more exuberant expression as he turns to you and he says, "Power is common, courage rare, but valor must be earned, and I will make you earn it."
He says, "My name's Valoth, not Valor."
As the drum
Ularos.
shatters, the clouds that he
the
emitted
clouds are gone. Thank
disperse.
God.
And he could do more with those, so it's a good thing you got rid of him when you did. He could only summon 3, so that was his limit. He was going to get as much as he could and start doing some stuff. That is the end of your turn, correct?
Yeah, because T-Rex doesn't have any bonus actions.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
He is going to use a legendary action. This one's a little different. He's going to move half of his speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
We both took our reactions anyway, I think.
Yeah.
As he closes on Drazad,
I did.
who is on the ground prone, and he's going to make a Stormblade attack on you.
On ya.
Sorry, not a Stormblade.
Anya.
Lightning Flash. I've got
Anya
to change it in
nerve?
the
That's a
stat
drag
block there.
queen.
But Anya?
Anya nerve.
Oh, okay.
Does a 27 hit you? You're going to take
17.
12 points of slashing and 14 points of lightning.
Ow.
So 12, so 8.
And
many
you, 14,
7.
only you need to make a charisma save. Oh, you're still charmed, right?
Yep.
Did that go away? You didn't go yet. Don't worry about the charisma save. You're still charmed.
Double charmed.
Yeah, I was like,
You're like, Daddy?
Danny? With that,
Doesn't taking damage in the charmed condition? So
in
would he
some
have to,
in some
this?
situations, it does, like the charm condition doesn't say that, but certain effects, like certain spells that produce the charm condition, say it ends if they take damage.
Gotcha.
I just double checked the same.
Oh, okay.
That's why I could answer so quick. Broggy, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I'm still charmed, right?
You are
I'm prone.
you
No,
are
you're
not
not.
charmed. You
Concentrating on bless,
you didn't take a the charm only lasts until the end of your turn.
And it didn't stack.
And it didn't
Other things?
stack.
Okay.
Yeah, because you didn't get charmed a second time. So you are prone and concentrating.
Yeah.
You're not restrained.
I'm gonna stand up and stay in the same spot.
Okay. As you stand, you see many of your allies prone on the ground, lightning arcing across the floor, a T-Rex standing up next to the pillar where the altar where Ularos has descended from.
And looking around, kind of confused what's going on. Bragi is going to.
Butterknife, thanks for the $2 super chat, man. Good to have you in here. Like we said earlier, really like the name. Butterknife implies a lot of things. Like you could really do some damage with that. You know?
I think it implies he's hot too.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
sure is. Or she.
It also invokes the Ed, Ed, and Eddie buttered toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare at Ularos, like right in the eyes, and be like, "What are you doing to my friends, man? Just get the hell out of here!" And I'm gonna cast banishment.
Okay. That's a charisma save.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's terrible at these.
I'm bad.
He's so bad at these.
Yeah.
He seems like he's got a lot, so.
Got the Riz.
Have your reaction.
They don't.
No, I use mine to take a chat to not be charmed. Yeah.
Does a 26 save? That's rhetorical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say. What if I said no?
You should
Um,
have.
Can he take a chat roll to up his DC?
Yeah.
Combine the two.
He turns his gaze towards you after you kind of mouth off to him. You were so wise, but let me offer you a bit of advice. You must do more than simply hope to win. You must know your victory is in heart.
But hope's all I got, man.
Are you doing anything else? That was your
No.
banishment there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That is it. There's not much I can do right now.
No
Okay.
bonus?
I don't really have any bonus actions I would use.
I'd have like a healing word or something if you wanted to pass some healing.
I do
to,
actually have bonus action healing word.
You got mass healing word, no?
I just thought that because I
Oh, you can't.
cast a spell
Yeah.
that I can't bonus action a spell, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
Just asked how everyone's health was. and
Actually-
Sam said 151. I was like, not you, Sam.
I
Fucking
added my
T-Rex.
temp plus my
Yeah.
Actually,
remaining.
I will take. I'm gonna use a bonus action. I didn't realize I have adrenaline rush,
Oh, nice.
so I'm gonna take a dash action. So I gain 4 temporary hit points,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna get a little further away.
Okay. Like you want to move this way, back towards me. Where you want to go?
I got so excited.
Behind Flora.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a dash action, you can easily get there.
Yeah.
Okay. As you will your ancestry to empower you in your footsteps on this day, you move beyond what is normally physically capable for any being facing off against such a powerful genie, and you cower behind the prone body of your friend. Just kidding. At the end of your turn, Ularos is going to take another legendary action. He can move up to half his speed. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's exactly how much he is. Seeing you run away, it causes something to stir within him. As he lunges after you, moving even more swiftly than your orc legs can carry you, he is going to strike at you as he closes.
Oh.
Does a 15 hit?
Does.
Yeah.
One of the lowest
Yeah.
lowest rolls he's had. You're going to take 12 points of slashing and 14 points of lightning damage. You need to make another charisma saving throw.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
You're going to take 12 points of slashing damage and 14 points of lightning damage as you need to make another charisma saving throw. He rushes at you faster than the wind, almost disappearing along the way, and when he reappears, he strikes with his blade, carrying lightning with it that channels through your veins, and he gives you a wry wink. Running away from the fight, are we?
Oh wait.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
and-
Don't bring that back.
It's 22, right?
That's what we think. 21 or 22. I don't think anybody's rolled a 21 yet. No one's tested. Felt brave enough to test that.
It's quite a theory. 7?
No. I'm gonna take a 15.
Okay.
So that I have 22.
Okay, you save. You are not charmed by his wiles. Seeing the damage that he's done to both you and your allies, you were able to fend off the charm effects that he's been exuding thus far. It is now the lightning's turns.
So I'm not stunned.
You are not stunned.
You've been waiting to
I've
say
been
that.
fucking waiting.
This one is going to
Market?
teleport to Odd.
Say that it's a teleport does not. No, it's not mine. I don't have a reaction anymore.
Yeah. It doesn't, though.
Even though.
Does a non-natural 20 hit?
No.
Okay.
This is.
As it strikes out with its lightning, you're able to parry the blow ever so slightly with your blade. You're a bit used to these attacks, these lightning flash attacks, after fighting Ularos for a moment. This one is now going to move on you, Valoth.
Okie dokie.
Teleports and strikes. Oh God, does a 10 hit?
No! The T-Rex didn't hit once.
Both of the lightning and
11 for
elementals miss their targets as they strike onto the altar, attempting to stun the most imposing foes for their master. They fail, and now it falls to Drazad's turn. Odd, you're on deck. What would you like to do, Drazad? You are charmed
I can
until the
stand
end of
up.
your turn.
Is that a thing I can do?
You can stand.
And I will cast Circle of Power.
You, for the record, just in case you didn't know, you can attack the lightning elementals. You just can't attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Circle of Power. While in the aura, you and your allies, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Wow.
And when an affected creature makes a saving throw, whenever y'all have to make a saving throw or a spell that you save and you would take half damage, you don't take any damage.
Wow.
Oh, so you
Nice.
get like the cunning
You get
dodge or whatever it is.
what's
Oh, it's just called Circle of Power.
Evasion.
Evasion.
Can you put a concentration ring on me, please?
What does that look like as you cast Circle of Power? I imagine that has some sort of cool connotation and flavor with it.
Drazad basically just stands up and kind of not knowing how like the chaos has been ensuing, his holy emblem will just start to glow a bright, like yellow divine light. And I will move. 5, 2, 15, 25. Never mind.
You also have half your movement left.
Oh, I know, but I was going to move closer to y'all to make sure y'all were in it, but you're at 25 feet away from me. That's everything. Drazad is done.
Okay. With that, at the end of your turn, Ularos is going to use his last legendary action of the round.
Am I uncharmed? Do I have to make a save?
No, the charm just goes away. So you are uncharmed.
Get off of my character.
And seeing that, Ularos is going to close on you and make another attack.
Yeah, that's what I was anticipating.
Ooh, does a 32 hit.
No,
Okay.
Oh,
You are going to
my
take,
Venables in the chat.
guess how much?
Hey, bread.
You're going to take 12 points slashing
14.
and 14 lightning
8 and
26 total.
7.
as he lunges at you and connects. He calls out to you, have I grown too grand for mortals to handle, or have mortals simply grown too dull?
No, we are honestly just annoyed with you than
You did not
anything.
do that right.
What?
It should have been 6, not 8. Half of 12?
He doesn't have. I think he takes a minus.
I take -4.
Oh, okay.
And
Charisma save.
yeah, I was like one of them.
22 is what you need.
Yeah, no,
He moves without taking
fail.
opportunity
Okay.
attacks. So I was gonna say, if you wanted to take a chat roll,
No, because the only chat roll that would save me right now is an at 20.
oh, because of the exhaustion.
Yeah.
He is done with his legendary actions, but you
Oh.
are charmed once again.
And I have to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Just one. That damage happens at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, I made too many last time. I got
So it's 26 halved, so you have to beat a 13.
Yeah, it's 19 plus 1. So
Okay, nice. You hang on to your concentration. Even through the charm effect that he levies upon you, you're focused on helping your allies in this moment and not doing damage to him. Somehow that feels like the right thing to do.
I was just gonna ask, because he takes reduced damage from those hits. Would it still be the 26?
Oh, sorry. I mean,
It didn't
doesn't matter. But
I'm
yeah,
just curious.
it is the damage you
Okay.
take.
I didn't know if it was which it was.
I just forgot he took less. Odd, it is now your go. What would you like to do? Flory, you're on deck.
I look at him and like, hey, old man, winking's my thing, and I wink at
Drazad? Bragi?
Froggy, yeah. I'll give him a bardic inspiration
Okay.
as a bonus action, and then
Mabel appearance.
Yeah, second one of the night.
I'm.
right.
I don't know what to do.
Bragi, you have a bardic inspiration, just so you know.
Let's try this. And I look at you, T-Rex. Valoth, and I'm like, this is almost like your thing. And then I look at him, and then I kind of go like this, and then as I do like this, like I strike a pose.
Illuminati
And
confirmed.
yeah,
Thank
I'm gonna use Rathalim's psychic lance.
Yeah, Ralathim.
Ralathan's psychic lance. He needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
It's very much like my thing.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna fail. This is a big.
Which
Okay. As you target him with Ralathim's psychic lance, he turns and spies your attack just as it's emanating from your forehead. You see his smile vanish for a split second as he does fail, but he wills himself to succeed with a legendary resistance.
Oh, you're attacking him, not the elementals in front of you?
Yeah, I'm attacking him.
Oh, gotcha.
He wills himself to succeed.
Okay.
As the lance is able to find purchase in his body, but he basically parts the sea of his misty form as the lance penetrates the ground behind him instead.
He's still gonna take some damage.
Oh yeah.
Are you not concentrating since banishment didn't work?
Yeah, so if you
17 damage.
so I have a technical
Who's not?
Me. I'm asking.
You're concentrating on bless.
I thought he dropped it.
I dropped it
past
to cast banishment.
banishment.
That's what I was going to ask you. What you're about.
Or like, do I still have bless?
I would allow that to persist. I don't know what the official ruling is, but I would have only forced you to drop concentration if you then.
If I succeeded?
Yeah, because that
Okay.
makes sense. Because doesn't it? If you're,
I was concentrating too hard on bless.
I think I don't think
I
there's
do
any
think
rules, but
technically
I
it
think,
drops, but
yeah.
I like this better because it's less of a feels bad.
It's kind of
you
how
took a
it's-
risk, and I don't want to punish
isn't
that.
it like is it a counter spell now? Where like if you counter spell, they don't lose the spell slot, right?
Yeah.
We can double check later, but I'm telling you, my official ruling is unless that
I was
lands, you
just-
keep your concentration.
17
Right.
psychic damage. Cool.
Okay. As your bolt does singe a bit of his form, you see that although he has dodged it and takes half of the normal damage, that damage is doubled.
Ooh.
As he takes
Whoa.
34 points of psychic damage.
Whoa.
Who was this?
Big
The
bad.
big guy.
Ah, ha, ha.
We about to start whipping up
Yeah.
and
I'm a beam to everybody. Attack the ego. Attack the ego.
As your no insight check is necessary. As your psychic lance does strike him, and as you see the bit of fear in his eyes at sight of that attack, you know that this is what may do him in.
Okay.
Miss Mabel.
That's my turn. Go.
Okay, Flora, it is now your go. What would you like to do? You are
Do I
prone.
know if I'll stand up.
Okay.
I know if Drazad wants to be like typically he casts like far away spells. You know what?
It's
Now
coming
that-
back. Drazad, do you want to be up close or far away?
That's what we say.
You want me to make you move away, or do you want to stay where you're at?
You want to get
trying to figure
teleported?
No, I'll stay where I'm at because Circle of Power it affects everybody where I'm at right
Gotcha.
now.
Okay.
Smart. It doesn't affect your enemies. It's only creatures you choose, right? Only allies. I assume.
You and your
Yeah,
allies.
I can
We have
Mm.
advantage on.
cast 2 spells as long as I only use 1 spell slot.
Correct.
Cool.
I like that question. That's fun.
So then I am gonna.
We are up to 50 viewers right now. Good to see you guys in the chat. Hope you guys are having a great night.
Yeah.
Enjoy the stream because this is one hell of a combat.
Heck yeah.
If you're interested, the lightning elemental stat blocks we're using are in our homebrew pamphlets that we've been releasing monthly as part of our membership. In this very special empowered genie stat block will be released this next month, and it is obviously one hell of a challenge.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is bonus action healing spirit.
Okay.
At a higher level. Let me just figure out which one. So
Your healing spirit is going to look like a dice tonight.
it's fine. So I'm concentrating on that. And
Stuck.
I did it at 4th level.
Hey, some healing.
Fourth
You guys
level
are doing
healing
really
spirit.
bad.
Hell yeah.
I guess I have to help.
And it can heal 6 times.
Okay.
So it'll heal me, and then I don't know if you know how it works, but if you enter the area,
You put it next to
I'm
you?
gonna put it behind me so it's within his area too. So it'll heal us 2 together, and then I can move it on my turn. So it's gonna heal both of us 3d6.
Nice.
But on your turn too, Broggy, you can get healed by it just by
Yeah,
like
you can
stepping next to
choose.
it, or you ask and then
Yeah.
she can be like, yes.
Um, Okay, so I'm doing that as my bonus action. I rolled, but I didn't see the number.
It came up on my screen. It was 9.
Okay, so we both heal for 9. So that's 2. So I have 4 more. And then I'm going to use a feature of being Fey touched.
Nice.
Cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
And
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I'm going to... what am I going to say to him?
What kind of damage does that do?
Psychic.
It does do psychic. I couldn't remember if it was thunder or psychic, and I was like, that's either going to be
It's
really good
psychic.
or really bad.
Yeah, so I'm going to say...
What's the save?
It's wisdom. I'm going to say cower at my feet and run away.
That is a 21 to save.
Okay, so he'll take half damage, which will be regular damage for him.
His muscles are just.
But he is not frightened as he as he looks at you and he's like, your feet seem perfectly normal.
So that's 13 total. So it'll half down to 6 and then double to 12.
Got it. Okay.
Saved 1 damage.
Yeah.
Hope you feel happy.
As the damage does sink in, those dissonant whispers maybe sound a bit like the shattered drum that he lost a moment ago, and the pain of that stings his ego just a bit more as we now move to his turn once again.
And then my healing spirit.
Yeah, sorry, that was my shoe, I promise.
Make the sound again.
He is going to...
This is my healing spirit.
Just within 20.
Did you cast bless on all of us?
No.
No,
Just
y'all
you?
were. We were
Okay.
the 3 of us were charmed, so I did that
Right.
to you and me.
Hey,
Uh,
what was the last dice roll you recorded?
9. It was for healing
I
spirit.
can hit one of these lances.
No, I think
No,
he's
chat.
talking about chat.
I mean, I've
Because
got-
Brett Venable
Oh.
showed up and rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Woo!
Red.
Was it the 17? Because after the 17, we got
3.
it. You recorded the 6.
I
and the 3?
recorded the 3. I did not get the 6.
Okay, so we'll do. You add the
Chat.
6. I'll add the 20.
Yeah.
Thank you all for the help because
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Like
allude
three
to too
nat
much,
20s
but
in
they
there.
need it.
Yeah.
They need it real bad right now.
Sorry, I wasn't even looking.
No, you're good. I've been focused too. That I forgot.
Reeling
Thanks,
from the sting of your words, Ularos is going to raise his hand once more as the air that encircled you before regains its strength, begins pulling the oxygen from your lungs. I need both you and Drazad to make a Constitution saving throw. Come on.
Is this against being charmed?
It is not.
No,
It's against being restrained and suffocating.
I take this a disadvantage or anything.
Nope.
You have your mind.
Well, it would be.
I know -2 because of it.
Is it not advantage because of your
Hour.
Oh yeah, both of y'all have
circle of power?
circle of power. You roll with advantage.
Oh yeah, if this is a.
Yeah,
Magical effect.
it's a magical effect. Roll with advantage.
Yep. And what save? Constitution.
Constitution.
22.
22.
that's gonna
How'd that
fit.
happen? Exactly 22. You do save.
Actually, no, it's 21.
Ooh, we're gonna find out.
Is it actually?
It is because it's 19 plus 2.
We're gonna
Okay.
find out.
Fail.
Zod, what'd you roll?
11.
11. Flora, you feel almost powerless against the wind as it is lifting you into the air, sucking the air from your lungs. You feel as though you can't get oxygen to your muscles to break free. And then you turn and you see Drazad struggling from the same thing, and you will yourself just barely break loose for the
I
sake
took
of your
a
ally.
chance.
Yeah, there it
You
is.
still need a
I
restraint
took
from
a
him.
chance.
Oh, you failed it?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
an
rolled an
11.
There's no damage associated.
Now we know it's a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the 19, Cupid. I just used one.
Hey!
I'll be right back.
Majority of one. Thanks for the 19. Holy hell, this is when you guys start using these nat 20s, it's going to be scary.
We got 3 of them.
Holy hell! Why are you hanging on to him? Use it or lose it.
No. No rule about use it or lose it.
Haven't had a chance.
Ularos is
literally
going to strike
one turn.
once against you, Drazad, at advantage because you are restrained. That is a 24 to hit. You take
12.
as you
and
know,
14.
12 and 14, but you don't have to make
7.
the charisma save. You do have to make a con save.
Are you re-rolling that, or is that just like you rolled it once? And
It's average. I'm taking average.
It doesn't even matter.
You want to take some?
give your reaction?
Well, isn't the save's a 21? I'd have to take a nat 20.
No. You're saving. Con save is for your concentration.
Oh, okay. Well,
Circle power.
Also, the pluses might get you there. I know you said you have to take a
You get
nat-
advantage
nat
on the
20.
save, right?
Yeah, that's why I just rerolled.
Well, no, sorry, because that's not a magical effect.
No,
He is Warcaster.
I have Warcaster, which gives
Sorry.
me advantage on
do
con
have
saves and always for maintaining concentration.
So what you need to beat is half of the damage that you took, or 10, whichever is greater.
14. Are there separate damage?
Well, he took less damage than.
Oh.
10.
10.
It's 10.
Yeah, so I got an 11. Okay.
Okay, so you save. You hang on to your concentration, feeling a bit frustrated by this. Ularos is going to hold his blade aloft instead, and as thunder cracks from the tip of it into the sky, a boom ripples through the chamber and is going to strike at, we'll say, Valoth. This is a ranged attack roll. Does a non-natural 20 hit you?
Yep.
You're going to take 18 points of thunder damage, and you are huge, correct?
I sure am.
So you are not knocked prone. And Ularos... Oh, sorry. I am so sorry. You're not charmed. Silly me. That effect only exists if he has his drum.
Ah.
Whoa.
Riggedied.
Sorry, new stat block. Who dis? As his thunder connects with you, he is then going to turn to Odd. Let's spread the fun around, shall we? Does a 16 hit you?
Oh, that misses.
Okay. As the thunder booms from above, you've seen this attack
Sidestep
just
it.
before you sidestep it as the earth ripples out from around you. You can tell that this attack normally, with a little bit more power, would deal damage in an AoE, but instead is just dealing damage to a single target. So
When he misses, I'm gonna be like, so those 10,000-year-old eyes are getting a little off there, huh? A little nearsighted?
your job is as good as any, but my eyes are sharper than most. Valoth, it is now your go. Bragi, you're on deck.
Okay. I am going to attempt to move away.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm taking an attack of opportunity or not.
Have you attacked them this? I don't think you have.
Haven't, no.
That one is going to take an attack of opportunity, yeah.
That's the only one I'm passing. I'm not passing by the other one. Unless it has a reach, then I guess.
Does a 25 hit? It actually rolled really well.
Yup.
That's almost double your AC.
You are going to take
Ah.
14 points of lightning damage. You are stunned until the start of the elemental's next turn.
You didn't roll for that?
Oh,
No.
just when it damages me?
When it damages you, you
Oh,
are stunned.
no.
Oh. Okay. Can I take a legendary resistance? No.
You cannot. I think that's going to drop
Oh,
your
it is.
concentration.
To be fair, I was going to drop it anyway.
Okay.
Because I was going to do something else on my turn, but that's fine.
So you're going to be stunned next to this elemental.
Damn. I forgot that they did that when they attack.
That's why I didn't move.
Morgan, can I have a stun ring?
Well, because I would have just dropped the concentration
Yeah.
and cast a spell right there. What?
Hmm?
They make a melee attack roll.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Brogar, it is your turn, but Ularos is going to use a legendary action to move half his movement without provoking opportunity attacks. He normally gets 90, so you'd get 45. I think he can get to you, Valoth, and he is going to try and attack you, make use of the stunned.
Mm-hmm.
He can't stay there.
I'm going to use my
sticky attack in a
last
second.
lucky. I know he has advantage. I'm going to give him disadvantage.
So straight roll, okay? As he closes on you, that is a
Seems
29 to hit.
Seems high.
He's doing a lot of math.
Yeah. Well, you know the drill. It is 12 and 14.
At least you're not concentrating.
Yeah. 12. Yeah.
Dropped your form?
I got stunned. Auto drops. I was gonna drop it anyway. I wanted to get away from this thing and use the T-Rex hit points to soak it up. I forgot that they stunned.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have. Yeah. No, that's fine. I should have remembered that.
Okay. As Ularos lands his attack, he says, "I am more than just a storm. You cannot fell me with tricks alone." Broggy, it is now your turn in earnest. As you see, Valoth has been nearly sliced in two by this electric blade attack. He's doing okay. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you were able to get out of the way. of it.
Yeah. I just want to make a note. I'm not at half yet.
I do also have to say, I think this is the largest audience we've ever had on the channel watching a stream.
Wow. Thanks,
So
everyone.
Awesome.
I hope you guys are having a great time. Welcome in.
Hey,
Stick around. The fun's just starting.
watch us lose.
Yeah, watch the first TPK since like session 2 of our original campaign.
Yeah, right.
I was there for that.
Which
one.
was also where Brett came in.
What you got, Broggy?
Broggy's gonna look at his buddies just getting
Rickety
absolutely smacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just be like, hold on, brothers. Broggy's got you. And I'm gonna cast mass healing word.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. A lot of maxes.
Yeah.
15 plus 12 is 25. Everybody healed for 2.
25. That's gonna help out a lot.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. One hit.
Oh, it's
from
almost
old
back
boy,
to full.
yeah.
I'm 1 away from full. I took 26 and I healed 25.
Basic from that guy.
Oh, like from your thing or like
You
either
heal,
that
yeah.
or
No,
you would
you
use it
get
on
it.
somebody else?
No, you get it on your
Oh,
turn.
It's got 4
If
more
you want
uses,
it,
so
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, go for it.
would I be taking it from one of y'all though? I only need 10 now.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
There you
Brett, thank you very much for being a member for 22 months. That's
Wow,
insane.
Brett.
Oh my God! Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships as well.
Thank you.
Brett, thank you so much, man. As always, you know how to make an entrance here. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a great night, and thank you for helping us with this chaotic session.
And that's my turn.
Nice. That was a good turn.
Yeah.
How many heals does your healing spirit have left?
3.
I can move it to you. Or you can move into.
You hurting, Drazad?
Yeah.
Uh,
Was it 33 hit?
at the end of your turn, Broggy, Ularos is going to use his legendary action again. Instead of moving, he's going to stay exactly where he's at and make another advantage attack on Valoth.
I am out of luckies.
That is higher than the last time. I won't do the math. I think I'm doing it anyway. It's 28.
And 26 damage.
26 damage. Yep. As he sees you are still unable to move, healing your wounds won't do much if I just make them anew. And he slices his blade through you. You feel the electricity course through your veins, though the attack on the bright side is lessened a bit just because of your stun condition. You don't feel the lightning quite as much. It is now the lightning elemental's turns,
It's but a flesh wound.
so you
I'm
are
not
no
stunned,
longer stunned.
Hey.
But I'm about to be again.
You might be.
We'll see.
This elemental is going to make that attack on you.
Brett, you need to
That is a 17 to hit.
I'm gonna silvery barbs it,
I can't
Okay.
like, move towards.
and I'm gonna give you the advantage.
That's a 16 hit.
Oh,
Okay. It rolled one lower. As it lashes out with its electricity, just as the stun drops, you're able to bring your hands down, causing reality to shift ever so slightly as the electricity arcs right past your ear. You hear it sizzle and crackle as everything grows a bit dull in your eardrums.
well, you also hear in your head and Rary South back on. He's like, I don't know how you fight things up close. This is terrifying.
the other
when you're not 30 feet tall, right?
Yes.
the other lightning elemental is going to attack Odd with an 18. Does that hit?
It misses.
All right. Once again, as it lashes out with its lightning arc. It is going to miss just wide. You deflect the blow with your blade as some of that electricity crackles down to the hilt. We now move to Drazad's turn. Odd, you're on deck.
Okay.
Drazad, knowing that he's not going to move too far outside to make sure all of his allies are still within the circle of power.
Yep.
How far is...
I mean, you're restrained, so...
How far... Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I am going to...
You were technically 20 feet in the air.
Right now?
Yeah.
He is. Because it's the wind.
Oh, yeah. I'm taking a nat 20 from the chat. I'm casting Guiding Bolt.
Ooh.
Roll first to see if you
roll-
make
yeah,
it.
roll
You
just-
never know.
Yeah.
2 7s.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Multiply them
Use them
together.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 29 hit.
A 29 definitely hits.
Great.
Ah.
I'm going to
Natural 20 hits if you're taking the nat 20.
I'm going to cast it at the 5th level.
Okay.
So it's 8d. Well, it'll be 16d6.
Whoo! That's a big guiding bolt.
Come in. Yeah.
Come in!
I always think of Guiding Bolt as a Kamehameha.
62 radiant.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Is he vulnerable to that too?
He is not, but as the attack lands and radiance begins to peel away at some of the wispy parts of his form, you see he begins to glow brightly in this dimly lit chamber. So the next attack on him will have advantage.
I was gonna ask, is that his equivalent of being bloody?
No, it is not. Though he is almost there.
Glows
You
when
must
he
know.
gets bloody.
Drazad, are you doing anything else?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Then make your Constitution saving throw at the
Got
end of
this,
your turn.
Drazad.
I believe you have advantage on it.
Because your power.
The
Does he
power.
get to remake restrained, or is that
That's
from
what he's
the-
doing.
That's what I'm doing right now.
That's what he's doing right now. Okay. I don't know what saves.
I know. There's so many
There's
con
so
saves going on
many.
right there. It's tough to...
There's a lot going. I'm actually kind of glad you guys broke the drum because there'd be a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other magical effects.
Are we
Nine.
ending at this combat, like at the end of it?
Do we need to end soon?
I'm debating if I need to take the dogs out now or if I should just wait.
Would you all be okay going a little bit longer than normal?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, then I'll have to I'll take them out.
Okay.
'cause they're both whining.
Why don't you wait for a second because you're close. You're like after Odd.
yeah, I'll go after.
Okay. What was your roll? 19. You do not save. You are still restrained 20 feet in the air. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to go ahead and put this base under you so I don't forget you're 20 feet in the air. It is going to put a lot of people outside of the range of your...
No, no.
Yep.
Not us, because we're up, right? Me and Vala, because we're up higher.
I would
he
say...
was 10 feet below, and now he's 10 feet above.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll say that
Maybe Broggy is the only one?
Froggy's outside of it, yeah, but everyone else would still be in. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a 30-foot emanation.
Ha! Pythagorean theorem. Coming in again.
So I guess if it's a 30-foot emanation, it's 15 and 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 30-foot emanation is
30
foot, 30
from
foot.
you in every direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a sphere.
Okay.
At the end of your
30 foot
turn,
radius.
Yeah, it does.
Ularos
That's
is
why I
going to
thought-
take another attack on Valoth. This one is a straight roll.
Who is doing it?
Ularos.
Ularos.
It's a last legendary action of the round. Does a 16 hit?
No.
I already know the answer. I rolled a 3 on that.
That's awesome.
Valoth is terrified though, because these are missing by 1.
He's like,
As that electricity just a second ago whizzed past your face, you turn to see where it landed, and you see Ularos rearing back for another attack. You duck just at the last moment as you feel your hair literally stand up on end as the static electricity dances across his blade, causing your hair to frizz. Odd, it is your turn. Flora, you're on deck.
I think I gotta get to this guy.
You have double advantage right now. If you roll to hit or if you make him save, then those both.
Well, they don't.
Advantage
No, they don't stack, but
for
I'm just
that. I'm going to, and he only used 1 legendary.
He's used 2.
He's used all 3.
All 3.
Oh, he has.
He used all 3 on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to bring down the wizard, man.
Oh, that's good. If that's the case,
Yeah, sure, that's good.
And did you just unplug me?
No.
Oh,
Always there.
always there. Okay.
Don't tell Chad about my loose cables.
yeah.
All right. I genuinely thought something came unplugged.
Okay, so
those cables sync.
Odd's going
streams.
to pull his sword and attack the lightning elemental in front of him
Okay.
with advantage.
With advantage.
Oh my God, there's 66
Roll
people
this.
watching.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
25 hit.
Multiply that. by
25
1,000,
does hit.
Then we'll have chaos.
As
Man,
it connects,
everybody
the elemental is going to teleport
Good.
away.
Perfect.
1,000.
That's what I wanted you to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. He gets 30 or 60. I need to double check.
That would be so intimidating. There's no way we'd be able to keep up with chat.
60 feet.
Oh yeah.
No way.
The elemental is going to teleport to Flora. And
Oh! Sorry, I yelled at you.
going to teleport to the other side of Flora. And it's going to
It
use...
doesn't get healed.
No, it doesn't.
Not to.
Yeah.
Odd. You need to make a...
Opportunity attack.
No.
Can't teleport it.
Teleport.
Constitution save.
Okay.
You have advantage because of the imminent.
As the creature flashes.
20.
Okay, yeah, you're able to shield your eyes. You fought these before, and you know you're going to be blinded if you allow.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted
Yeah.
this thing to do. So I
Real quick, sorry. It is going to make a crackling discharge attack between you and Broggy, Flora. Flora and Broggy both need to make Constitution saves as well.
To break our to keep our concentration, or is this the attack?
against the.
It is the attack.
You have advantage from your thing from the emanation, but Broggy's out of it.
Is Laura close enough to be?
No, she is not.
You said
You're 20 feet in the
You still
air.
have your blessed Broggy though.
You said earlier I was.
Oh, Flora is. Sorry, Broggy is not.
Okay.
You have your
Sorry.
D4 you can add
Okay.
because you're still blessed.
I can bless a chat roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you want.
absolutely you can.
All your pluses still add to the chat
Oh,
roll.
and you have a bardic.
Bardic.
You have a bardic with the D10.
Now the bardic, once you use it, it goes away. It's not like
22.
plus. It's a heads up.
22 is going to save just
I mean,
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste it.
And this isn't the elemental. This is the.
No, but this thing does stun.
This is not the genie, it is the elemental.
and stun kind of takes away your whole turn.
I don't know.
Okay,
what
I'm
that-
just trying to figure out which chat roll.
I don't. Yeah, I
I'm
don't know what it does with this.
taking. I'm going to take a 17 for 19.
Okay, both of you are able to save. You're going to take 9 points of lightning damage instead.
Actually, I lie. It was a 17 because
Yeah, you
gotta
still
have
save.
-2. Okay.
Still safe. As lightning crackles out from this elemental, it almost bursts before reamassing in one piece. Its electricity courses through your veins, but you were ready for it as you ground yourself and allow that energy to course into the ground instead. Odd, continue your turn. Sorry.
I'm gonna skirt around this other guy.
Okay.
Other elemental to get to. Yeah.
That's
And
sticky tack.
Stays.
Hey, we like
Base.
uh, make
Don't
some.
Square base, yeah.
I'm gonna make some attacks against him.
Which one's
I'm gonna hex him on the way.
Do you still have
And then-
advantage?
Okay.
From guiding bolt.
Yes.
He will, yeah.
I will. I'm gonna hex him along the way. Beating my drum and dropping some little, just as a, yep. And I'm gonna give him disadvantage on intelligence saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see where you're cooking.
You set him up.
And I'm gonna on my way. On my way. I'm gonna throw a spear at the other
Elemental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have advantage on that? No, I don't. All right, that's gonna be a 20. That's a 30.
That hits, and as it connects, it is going to teleport away.
That's not good. You're gonna blind me, dude.
Yeah, but it won't stun you.
Yeah, but I can't see to attack the guy that I need to attack.
Well, you got advantage on your save for that.
That's fair.
Make a con save.
But I'm not good at con saves.
Drazad, it is going to make an actual attack on you as it gets close
I think
with advantage.
Did
I
it?
got a 17
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Does a 26 hit you, Drazad? As the lightning elemental flashes away, Valoth, you're able to shield your eyes just in time, but Drazad, you are unable to move, and so it drives its jagged arm into your chest as you take 14 points of lightning damage and are stunned until the end of your next turn, which is going to drop your concentration.
Well, I didn't need to make that save anyway.
Get an attack.
It does that.
It does that anytime it teleports. It gets an attack. That's part of the stat block. It's very unique. Can I have another stun?
Something else last one. That's fine.
Oh yeah, because it was between things, so like a big AOE thing.
Yeah, it gets to do one of its 2 attacks, basically, anytime it teleports. Okay.
So Ide comes out, swings, makes it teleport. That's what he wanted. Throws the javelin at that one. That's what hits it. It disappears. That's what he wanted, and then turns to forgot his name.
Ularos.
Ularos.
The
Yeah.
Roaring Tempest.
I don't even know your name. He, like, swings at him.
Psychic damage.
20. Yeah, 23. That's a 24.
That hits.
Yeah. 4. 10 points of damage.
Okay. Slashing
No, these are
mixture.
No, these are 5 force and 5 necrotic.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's going to take 7.
Then I get one more spear. And yeah, I'm gonna miss that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you attempt to strike out once more with your attack, the pattern grows a little bit stale. Ularos sees it coming and moves nimbly out of the way. He doesn't need to, but he deflects the spear with his blade and makes eye contact with you while doing it.
A wink at him.
You have quite the charm. Tell me, boy, where does your thunder come from?
And I was like, well, same place yours does, but you don't have one anymore.
Oh, that injures his pride a little bit.
Yeah.
Flora, it is now your go. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use my bonus action to spend. I gotta find it. To use Balm of the Summer Court.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal Drazad for 8d6.
Wow. And a fireball heals yours.
Basically. 3, 4.
He is getting a lot of attacks.
So you got healed 20.
Sweet, thank you.
Nice.
And then I started my turn in the healing spirit, so it will heal me.
Okay.
12. And then I'm gonna drop my concentration on that to try to concentrate on something else.
Okay, so the healing spirit dissipates as you say goodbye to Nokshu for a moment.
And I am going to try to polymorph
Okay.
the genie.
Oh. I think it's touch, right?
That's it.
It's 60 feet. We talked about this last time. I thought it was touch, and it's
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm so messed up now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
I would have hexed him.
Well, I think intelligence is the right thing. 26 is the save.
Yeah.
Silvery.
I used it.
So you also have 8
No, I-
temporary hit
You
points.
have yours.
Yeah, is it worth it?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, so
damage spills over,
passes.
so
So then I'm not concentrating anymore.
Okay.
Do I want to use that?
Because, like,
we doing the bless rules where she still has Nokshu is what she's asking us?
Yeah, you still have Nokshu.
Oh.
It would have if you started concentrating on the new thing.
Okay.
I know that's not core
it's
rules,
fine.
but I like running it
That's
that
It's up
way.
to you.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
how good his wisdom is.
So then that's my whole turn.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
Failed. My save is a 17. I don't know if he can even fail it.
Yeah.
He can. He just needs to roll pretty badly. As we now move to Ularos' turn, he sees you, Odd, closing on him. He hears the words that have wounded his pride, and he's going to turn and make 3 attacks on you in quick succession.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
I'm a shield,
Okay.
making my AC 26. So gotta beat that with the next two.
Does a 28 hit?
Yeah, that one is.
That's a natural 20. So as he swipes first with his blade, you're able to pull up your shield to deflect it. But you realize just a moment too late that this was a feint. As he catches the blade with the other hand, spins on a dime, his lower body not moving, his upper half rotating as he drives the blade into your side. It rebounds off your helmet as he drives your neck wide open, and he tries to slash across it with his natural 20. You are going to take...
28 total, right?
Well, the plus isn't added, so it would be 78 minus 5, so 73. Am I right? Hang on. You doubled.
Doubled one of them, so it'd be minus 10, right?
Yeah, hang on.
Doubled the 5, but the 5 still gets applied, so it'd be...
5 still gets applied at least once. So it's normally 26. So you still take 26 on one. We know that.
And then
Then you get 52 on the other minus 5. So
47.
47. So he lands two attacks in quick succession.
Yeah. Odds very blade.
Yeah.
He stares down at you, and you certainly carry her fire. And a little something more, perhaps. As we now move to Valoth's turn.
Valoth.
Oh, sorry, he gets a bonus action.
Back in
I'm so
there.
sorry.
Turd.
Put him back in there.
He's not. He was in his drum. And it
That is shattered.
It exploded.
Oh, his drum was what he was in?
That was his. Yeah, his vessel.
Oh, I thought that was his vessel.
I thought that too at first.
Odd and Valoth, I need you both to make Constitution saving throws as he raises his hand once more and attempts to suck the air from your lungs.
21. Thank you, bless.
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm up.
That's bad.
Not good.
Okay?
Yep.
Valoth, you were able to stave off the effects, willing yourself to break free of this hold so that you can land your next attack. Odd, you were a bit dazed from that last strike, and so you are now restrained and levitating 20 feet in the air. Yeah, drop it on Odd for me.
Where's it at? Oh, it's a D6. Got it. How many more uses do you have? Oh, thank you.
Oh no.
Got it.
Okay. Valoth, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to.
Valoth is gonna turn around. Would you say this one's within 90 feet of me?
Yes, definitely.
Just making sure. Valoth is gonna gauge his surroundings now, like having a moment to peek up now that the elementals are gone and that guy seems more focused on Odd than him right now.
Huh?
And he's gonna pull these whips out of his head and he's gonna toss his mind whip.
I was waiting for it.
All three of them.
All right, and
He has disadvantage on.
he has disadvantage, but he normally has magic resistance. So straight roll.
Rolls.
That is a int save, right?
Yep.
10. So
Oh,
he's going to
fails.
fail.
But
He will use a legendary resistance to succeed.
yeah.
I thought you used them.
No.
He used 2 so far,
Oh.
and he can use
He used
there's
3,
it's not a reaction. He can use as many as he wants. The other 2 need to make that same save, correct? I'll roll 1 for each. Both fail.
Get whipped.
One got a natural 1. The other gets a total of 9.
Okay, so that is 9 psychic damage. For him, it's gonna be halved, but then doubled back up to 8.
So 8.
Yeah.
Got it.
And they're dazed, whatever we want to call it.
Gotcha. And they will take the full 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 2 lightning creatures, as your whip snaps them, begin to no longer jitter in place. They are just held completely still. You can see that the lightning is in a standing pattern, not able to move. It is quite beautiful, but you have no time to ogle this beautiful act of nature. What would you like to do? Anything else?
Cower.
Yeah. Starlight step
I
away.
use all 4 of them already.
Okay. At the
And
end
my
of
last one to get out of the restrain.
At the end of your turn, Ularos is going to try and strike out at you once again.
He's going to be successful.
Actually, he's going to move half his movement towards Odd,
Oh,
striking
come on.
him.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're too big to share.
Yeah, I'm grabbing another piece.
Look, I'm going to move myself so that you can fit the other base.
A battle in the sky as he sees you restrained.
Yeah, exactly.
He's holding you there with one hand, and he lashes out with the blade in the other. A 26 to hit.
Just barely his.
Oh, shit.
Well, your shield only lasts for the turn. Oh, no, it does last the
Mine,
whole
actually,
turn.
Yeah.
There we go. You're going to take another 26 points of damage as his
Oh, yeah.
blade does strike
Ow.
into you, and that lightning
Ow.
courses through. You are down. You're still restrained. You are held in that holding pattern. He sees your eyes roll back. And he looks to you. You do fight like one touched by the storm, but I am the Tempest. You see lightning crackle around the chamber as his voice echoes throughout. Broggy, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, no, I can't. Shit.
Oh, really? Oh, 'cause
Cast
it's
it again.
advanced. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna dash action, go around.
Okay.
Action.
Got it.
I want to get...
Are you just moving? Are you dashing?
Yeah, because I want to get 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
When he dashes, he gets...
Get me closer to Brett.
So he's 20 feet in the air, but with a dash, you can get all the way up here.
Okay, cool. And I am going to cast... Sorry, man, I used up all my good ones, so... Healing Word.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
It is helpful. Everything helps.
The thing I like to remind players of is that
Plus 9 is 20.
characters fight the same whether they're at 9 hit points or 100. So just having him up
Whoa,
is helpful.
What's happening?
Odd went down, then now he's back up.
He has a level of exhaustion.
Everybody's so tired.
Good for you.
Well, not too long before that happens, I'm sure.
Yeah, I dashed over there so I could heal Brett.
Okay.
So that was your action and bonus action. I don't think you'd have much left.
No,
but
yeah, that's my turn.
You
Okay.
can move further if you dashed. I don't know if you want to be further.
A dash, that's
Is
close
normal?
to 60 feet.
Yeah, I was pretty...
He was way back here.
Oh, okay, hold on.
You didn't have to
I'm so sorry.
dash.
Wait, did I do it wrong?
No,
No.
you would. So
Oh, gotcha.
if you to do what you just did, to take your dash action takes up your bonus action. And healing word is also a bonus action.
Well, you can action dash. You don't. He does not have to bonus action dash.
You just wouldn't get the temporary hit
That's
points.
what that's what I'm trying to
If
explain.
that's the case,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you can.
It's fine. I don't
get
care
so
about the
close.
hit points.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of your turn, seeing Odd's eyes roll back to the front of his head, Ularos cocks his head at you and says, "Oh, good. There is some fight left in you." He's gonna strike at you again, once again at advantage.
I don't know.
As a natural 20.
Oh, fun.
I think you're downed again.
You're definitely downed again. As you are going to gain a second level of exhaustion at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It is the lightning elemental's turns, but I don't think they can do anything. They have to choose, right? It's
Yeah. Action, bonus action, or move.
You got any more than
God,
60-something
we have 71 people.
damage?
whoa, 71.
Yeah.
That was a T-Rex.
Guys,
Oh,
I mean, I can polymorph again, but I know he's resistant to a lot of things.
Kevin Weatherall,
you're our
welcome in. We do not do negative hit points, but we do add a level of exhaustion every time somebody goes unconscious.
And if we go in the negatives, double our HP, we're dead, right?
Yes, that's normal.
Yeah.
So this one,
It's not really double your HP. I think if you just go negative, what your HP is.
Oh, I thought it was
you are
negative.
no longer stunned.
Double if you from full. That's
That creature is going to make another advantage attack on you, hoping to stun you again.
So if I take double my
Does a 14 hit?
health damage.
Rolled a 1 and a 6. As its form begins to gyrate just a bit more, it wills itself to strike out at you, Drazad. But the attack is slow, and you're able to wriggle out of the way just enough.
Oh, thanks.
This one on the ground here next to you, Flora, is going to make an attack on you.
Let her bite him.
Does a non-natural 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take 14 points of lightning damage, and you are stunned until the start of the elemental's next turn.
Well.
That does cause you to drop concentration on your spirit.
Okay. Bye-bye, Nokshu.
Focused on so many flashes of battle across this chamber, you forget about the elemental behind you as you feel a sharp pain in your abdomen. The electricity ripples across you and you're unable to move your body as your bear spirit disappears with a wisp. Drazad, it is now your go. Odd, you're on deck. I do know, obviously, you'll have to roll a death save here, but perhaps Drazad can change that. We'll see.
What were you manning on your roll?
I will cast a 4th level healing word.
Okay. Targeting Odd, I assume.
And
Targeting actually Ularos.
I actually want to extend this until another session.
Yeah.
And then, wait, hold on.
Gremlins are fighting.
I don't remember. I can do something as a magic action. Hold on.
No, we
Roll
didn't.
1d8.
Getting that on the way home.
This stream brought to you by Canes.
I wish.
I wish,
man.
dude. Hey,
That would be
hey.
awesome.
Down head to toe and all the gear. Like,
Specifically Post Malone. I know, he's not the owner, but like you have a
True.
bunch of canes if you
connected.
Hook us up, my guy.
And then another 7 from a divine spark channel divinity. Yeah.
Okay. Odd, you feel reinvigorated as a burst of magic shoots across the chamber, but perhaps that is too strong a term as you do have 2 levels of exhaustion. You stare down the face of Ularos, who still wears his wry smile underneath the wind that surrounds him.
I'm gonna give him a smile.
Okay. Drazad, I assume you're...
Yeah.
Con save. It is a straight roll. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, you are still restrained as you continue to suffocate, but you will yourself to send just that last bit of magical energy towards Odd.
Didn't Odd go down a second time?
Yeah.
Did.
Would he not still be floating?
Yeah.
No, he would.
Yeah,
Being held up.
Being held up.
He is not flying himself.
Yep.
Gotcha.
He didn't want to do that.
I'm gonna give him a smile through like dazed, bloody teeth,
Mhm.
and and then give him a wink, and then shoot another lance at him.
Okay.
Yep.
Sealed.
Make an attack roll.
I don't have to make an attack roll. You
Oh.
have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, Psychic Lance. I
And
thought
he's-
you meant a spear.
And he's stupider now.
And it's disadvantage.
Or does all
No,
his hexes
No,
go
that was
away?
concentration for the
hex,
hex.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I went down.
So it is advantage still. Does a 14 save?
14 does not save. He is
Okay.
incapacitated.
He is going to use a legendary resistance.
How many
It's
does
his
he
last-
have?
You,
He has 4.
you said earlier he
man.
only had 3.
Legendary
my
actions, not legendary resistances. Yeah.
So he's incapacitated.
Oh.
How much damage is he taking?
Bullshit.
Dude, I mean,
The mini or Alex?
27.
doubled to 54.
Holy hell. What does this Psychic Lance look like?
What was this?
27.
Since Odd doesn't really like understand how it works, it's just like he's projecting his face like into somebody's mind. Like he's like, it comes from your head.
Roll to attack.
No, that is a
Just
save.
What do you say to Ularos whenever you
I
send this?
don't. I just wink at him. I smile back and wink at him.
As your attack
so
connects,
bloody.
Ularos is able to shed the worst of it, but you do see his form is beginning to wisp and dissipate. As he stares you down, Well, now look at you. Perhaps I've been asleep too long. Zave was the last to leave me breathless. Seems the same rare winds have turned in your favor. As he brings that hand down and releases you, dropping you slowly to the ground. You are all out of initiative.
What?
What?
I want to kill him.
As he then descends himself.
Am I still stunned?
Your stun is dissipated, as are the lightning elementals
Can
as
I
they
do something real quick?
retrace into the ceiling.
Can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mask your wounds.
Okay.
Can I cast banishment on it?
I stick him the middle finger. No.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 31 points.
Whoa.
Something cool with
Actually,
you.
I'm gonna take the nat
Yeah.
20 in the chat and hit him with
Kill him?
with
Yeah.
level guiding bolt.
Everyone gets 31. I don't know if y'all are full or not, but yeah.
I am now.
Actually full this time.
I imagine you heal Tuck as well.
Oh yeah.
They're Flint.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Hey guys, what I miss?
Yeah, he's
Everything's
my
just
six.
like
Yeah.
Yamcha. Just
Like, oh, what a good nap.
I throw another lance and then knock Tuck out again.
As Ularos descends, your body bruised and nearly broken, he places a hand upon your shoulder. He says, "You fight with spirit."
How do you know Zave?
Zave is the one that bested me so many years ago. If you would, I'd like to tell you a little story, boy.
Why you keep calling me boy?
With a twirl of his fingers, the air itself shimmers, painting the sky with memory. Mist curls into form, shaping a crumbling city buffeted by storm. Lightning dances across the illusion as a robed figure with long silver hair walks calmly into the gale. She came to me not with a sword, but with words. And her bones were brittle, her back bowed with years. But her will was a blade even I could not shatter. The vision flares, the wind lashes against Zave, unmoving in her heart. Ularos, great and terrible, wreathed in lightning and shadow, looms above her. I'd conjured a storm to test the hearts of Tursil. They failed, but she did not. Instead of striking me down, she spared me, and in turn she was granted wishes 3. The storm ascends, and the scene shifts. Time leaps forwards. You now see Zave frail in a bed of soft linen and warm firelight. Odd. This in particular calls back some sour memories. She saved her wishes, carried them like coals in her chest, and finally, at my urging, she spoke the words. The air grows quiet. The illusion shows him kneeling beside her, storm winds tamed to a gentle breeze. Zave's voice hangs on its breath. Hide the Silver Fang. Keep it safe until the world calls for it again. The image flashes to Ularos soaring eastward, the Silver Fang glinting like lightning in his hand as he vanishes beyond the clouds. Zave's voice echoes further. Give me another chance to be a mother. The image swirls, forming a cradle. Within, a sleeping child with twilight skin and eyes full of thunder. Zave's third and final wish is a little more than a whisper. Give me time enough to raise him. And so I turned back the clock for her, stole years from the east wind and hid them in her bones. The vision dims. Zave grows older, but raises a child beneath quiet skies. And so I departed. I rode to the wind of a forgotten land, left the Silver Fang with my own creators, and waited here for those who could walk the line between strength and wisdom, as she did. Never did I imagine that our child would seek me out, as you have, Solus.
Yeah.
No. And that is where we will end our session.
Wait, why am I crying? What?
Holy hell.
She'll pop up.
There are 80 people watching us right now. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Good.
I hope you guys had an incredible time. If you're interested, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our future episodes. Join us next week when we stream the Silver Song once again on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And until then, go out there and make some chaos. Bye!
Are we?
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.